days, I will get this down to a point where I'll be able to start it up on time, even when I like plan to do this. And I'm like, okay, last time it took me 10 minutes past the time that we started that I was going to start to do this. So I'll start 10 minutes early. It just
Sounds
doesn't like
good to me.
You guys sound great too.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Definitely, there's definitely a big difference. So,
Yeah.
but
Is
so
anybody
far,
else in here with us yet?
right now it looks like it's just me and you guys, and me run over to the stream and watch that so we can see the chat.
Yeah.
As I don't think anybody who is listened to one of the other streams would be at all surprised that it's starting late as usual. But well, there we go. And there's the chat, and hey, buddy, and I'm joined again by the Grimtail brothers, who have a new computer. So see if you can tell how different they sound here.
Yep. Alien software, alien laptop with new editing software, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty awesome. Takes a little bit.
You go ahead.
Takes a little time to get used to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a new computer or new something like that always does. I remember the first time I do a lot of writing. I remember the first time I got like a netbook back when those were a thing.
Yeah.
And the keyboards was so small, and I was typing for school, and I couldn't type anything at all. It was just I've been typing since I was 11 years old, so I can type with my eyes closed. I really can. And then I get that netbook.
Fast typers?
Oh yeah. I freak people out sometimes. I used to, when I was going to community college, I was staying in the basement of this couple, and one of them was a master's student, a graduate student.
Yeah.
And he would often come downstairs. I lived in their full basement to talk to me, and my desk was right to the left of the stairs, or to the right of the stairs. So he'd sit on the stairs, and I'd be doing my homework, and I'd be looking to the left while typing on my computer. And he's like, "I hate when you do that." It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," without thinking. Yeah. I'm a touch typist. So, and yes, John Papa, I give you a shout out because you asked for one. And I'm sorry, you guys know how terrible I am at keeping up with the chat. I'll try to do better, and at least it's not as bad as me trying to start up a stream.
True, very true. But you'll get the hang of it. You'll get it down.
Oh, one of these years.
Yeah, one of these years, 2050.
2065.
Pretty soon we'll be joined by Deadly Horror 101, who wanted to join the stream. I sent them a message, and they said they'll be here shortly.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yep. I do want to let anybody. Yep. Hitchhiker, might show up. I sent him a link. It'd be kind of funny if he didn't, because I guess he thought I was streaming on Friday, and past like 5-6 o'clock, he sent me a message asking why I wasn't streaming. It's like, it's not Saturday, and
just on Saturdays.
And then as yesterday was going, as people who follow me on Twitter would probably know, I had an ear infection, and which is very weird because I've had a couple of them before, and they're just like the most frustrating thing in the world.
Hey, Hitchhiker's in with us now.
Hey, welcome to Hitchhiker.
Reporting for duty, Captain.
So Hitchhiker's here too, and shortly we'll also be joined by Deadly Horror 101. But yeah, I really wanted to do it yesterday, and for like hours I was sitting there working and thinking, you could do this, you can do this, you can do this. And by the time I finally called it off, the whole left side of my face was just like in pure and utter like agony.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you think that's caused from? How did you get the ear infection, do you think?
No idea. I mean, it's maybe I got it from the gym or something. I'm one of the as everybody probably knows, I'm severely diagnosed obsessive compulsive. Yeah. So I keep myself pretty darn clean, and things around me. And I don't know, but I do go to the gym a lot, and I do also know that I'm like one of the very few people who actually wipe the machines off.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's staff?
No, I'd say likely some of the people that are there. It's a really small gym. There's probably only like 5 people who work there.
Yeah.
More drunk stories. Like
Yeah,
I need
they
to tell
wanted
more of
drunk
my
stories.
like I
Yeah,
need
I'm
to tell
sure
more
you
of
got
my
some-
drunk stories. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to sit there and like pick your brain on your drunk stories.
Well, hopefully I will tell some that don't overlap. I tend to tell my most embarrassing ones the first time. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Swamp Dweller's there. I wipe him off
see.
too. Okay. Maybe he's talking about Hitchhiker doing that. I don't have a memory of that, so
Oh, I do all sorts of shit. I'm kind of known around these parts for probably not good things.
now that I think about it, though, I've had lapses in memory before too, so that might have something to do with it, also. So, yeah, I can't be all high and mighty about that. I've lost entire weekends before. See, I'm already getting back into that now.
With the losing the weekends?
Yeah, getting back into the drunk stories. It's like now I've lost entire weekends.
You, dude, I've lost like 2 days in a row sometimes, and like wake up and like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, we've definitely had weekends like that too.
I think everybody gets one of those weekends or a couple of those weekends.
Yeah.
Hey, Swamp, what's up, dude?
What's that? Oh, yeah. I haven't had. Thank God, I haven't had one of those in a very long time. Though I did have last week. I did have I did miss like an evening, but that was probably just I was so tired, and I think it was Thursday night. I have Thursday or Friday night. I really have no memory of even going to bed. I would think I was just that exhausted at that point sometimes. So I could say go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I've had drunk days where I was so piss faced drunk from the night before. Like, I wake up the following day, I go, "Hey, what's up?" You know, it's like, dude, it's Sunday. What the hell happened to Saturday?
It's like, where did it go?
Yep. Oh, that my roommate earlier was like, "It's Saturday, right?" I was like, "No, it's Sunday." He was like, "It's Sunday? How did that happen?" I'm like, "Well, Saturday passed and now it's Sunday."
Well, that was a smart answer.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of full of those.
Yeah.
But if I don't have a smart answer, most of the time I might not even answer.
Yeah.
Our residential smartass.
Wow.
Residential.
I'm not sure if I'm as bad as a lot of people I know, even a lot of other people of us horror narrators can be kind of smartasses quite a bit. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't think anybody can be too innocent of that.
No way.
No, guilty of probably a lot worse, but
What's
probably
that?
a lot worse.
I don't know. It's always it's always just been so much of my personality. It's really funny. It's I'd like to know why, as a psychodynamic psychologist, I would like to know why, but I probably never will.
Yeah, you know what? You have a great personality.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Oh,
easy
someone
to
doesn't
get
like
along.
me. Someone gave me a thumbs down.
Oh wow.
It was probably evil black cat. Everyone be mean to her.
Be mean. How is she doing with her channel anyway?
I don't know if she's done much with her actual evil black cat channel. The Spirit Math channel, we're working on a second video for that.
Yeah.
I've linked to that before, but for anybody who's watching the stream who doesn't know, I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but I find one of the hokiest, stupidest things online or on YouTube to be spirit science.
Yep.
So we did a parody of it called Spirit Math, and we're hoping to eventually keep on making it be a thing. I'm gonna probably get my thumbs down went away. Thank you, whoever took that back.
Nice.
But yeah, so all of us here in the house here have collaborated together to do that. I'm supposed to make it so my sister can like post links, so she can post the Spirit Math link in the chat here, but I always forget to do that or even know how to do that.
That's interesting. It's like somebody wrote, wow, I never thought I'd see a famous YouTuber use Google Hangouts. I'm assuming he's talking about you, Kat, but
Me? Oh. Well, if they feel that way, I thank you very much. But no, the last thing I am is famous Jonathan Alexander. Casey is super cool, but he is into some really twisted sex stuff. You know, whether or not that's true, I wonder how he knows that.
So you're not denying it.
Yeah. But again, I guess that could be based upon
You gotta ask yourself how
opinion as to what's twisted or not. Oh, I got my dislike back. It's because of the spirit science thing. I got like a spirit science fan in there who's mad at me.
oh Lord, let's start talking about religion. We'll really start pissing people off.
Yeah.
Can we really even say this? You guys are familiar with spirit science, right?
Somewhat.
I have no idea what it is.
I've heard of it, but I'm not like too roughly familiar with it.
I don't think you could really call it a religion. It's got sort of a cultish sort of thing, but more than anything else, it comes across to me as I don't even know what to say as. I mean, it's just almost like just a hokey YouTube channel that has no real direction, just puts a whole lot of stuff together, and some people eat it up.
Yeah.
Which I guess I can't. But yeah, it's I guess the reason it gets to me is because it's not really the fact that religiously people can believe whatever they want. I don't really care. But the thing about that is that spirit science tells lies about scientific principles, and tries to take those lies and incorporate them into spirituality. Like for example, once he was like, every atom has a singularity in it. Well, no, every atom does not have a singularity in it. But then he takes those things and he spreads around these false ideas about physics, and then tries to use these things he makes up about physics to prove that certain spiritual things he quote unquote believes in and sells for money are true. And it's really strange. And he's an atom with a singularity. So anyhow, I'm going on and on. I don't mean to spend the whole time talking about it, but that's just what the Spirit Math channel, which as soon as I let my sister post links, she'll probably post a link to it. And it's just sort of a cartoonish parody of that. So, and I'll shut up about it now.
Well, be a good big brother and let your sister post the link.
I don't know how to let her. Come on. I haven't yet figured out how to even start the stream on time.
Damn it, Kat, you're killing me.
Good point.
You know, well, come on. You've done plenty of streams. What do I do?
Give me the power.
I don't even know how to do that. Oh, Lord. Yes, I am this lame. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, man, it's been a minute.
I'll take a look.
Click on her link. Yeah, if I remember correctly, just when she comments on there, just click on her link, and then you should be able to just give her the power right there because you're the person in charge of the stream.
I see. See, this is like a learn along with KOC segment here. Christina, say something.
Is that Hitchhiker on the stream? Yes, that is Hitchhiker on the stream.
Or is it?
You never know.
I don't think you can mistake me. I think I got a very, reasonable, recognizable voice, good or bad, I guess. I don't know.
It's good. It's good. You have a great voice.
That is a good point. Well, there she is. So do here, do. Maybe if I add her as a moderator, is that what I do?
Yeah, add her as a moderator, and then she can post links, or
yeah.
So Evil Black Cat is now a moderator, and Rainer has now joined us as well.
Hi, Rainer.
Welcome.
Ice Wolf, what's up, dude?
Indeed, I have.
Rainer, what's up, bro?
Oh, a lot of stuff.
Did you have any thoughts on spirit science?
Oh God, why Why?
But
Spirit science. It's almost a contradiction.
yeah. But you seem to but by your response, I think you may be more familiar, like on my level familiar with it. Or
Are you talking about the channel that tries to equate science with spirituality?
yeah, and they use the little patch head animations to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I regularly watch videos debunking that channel. Let's put it that way. That's my response.
Oh yeah, I that's actually how I found out about it by watching various science channels like Cold Hard Logic, Marty Moore 81, who can be really kind of harsh, but I guess sometimes you can't blame them.
I learned through the YouTuber Armored Skeptic.
Yep, I listen to them too.
Oh my goodness. Him and his fiance Sean Head are hilarious. Oh my goodness. Let's see here, but yeah, when it comes to things like that, it's spirituality is based on faith, whereas science is based on educated speculation and on theories or facts based around scientific evidence, proof that has been derived from observation. And
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sure, you could argue. One could argue you need a little faith when it comes to science. Perhaps if you're going blindly into something, but it doesn't mean that everything's going to come out okay just because you believe it will.
Yeah.
It's kind of like saying, oh well, I have faith that the drag in the air as I jump off of this building will be enough to keep me from breaking all of my bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can believe in that. That doesn't mean you're gonna keep from breaking more than just a leg.
Yeah. You're not magically gonna fly.
I've seen too many of those dudes do parkour, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. You can't get me on the roof.
I used to do amateur parkour, but not anything crazy.
Just like, people try to get me to go camping. They're like, oh, you want to go camping? Nope, fuck you. Not going in the woods. Somebody even had to ask me one day. They're like, oh, are you one of those people? I'm like, nope, I've seen enough stupid motherfuckers in my life think, oh, we know how to camp. Nope.
Yep. Can't even start a fire.
Not doing it. My idea is camping is like when what is it, when room service closes, that's my idea of camping.
And that's a good way.
When it's 11 o'clock at night or whatever and all the stores are closed, oh, let's order a pizza. We're camping.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for pizza. Well,
have any of you ever jumped from a building with faith you won't break any legs? No? Then you can't say anything. Well, it depends on... I've jumped out of plenty of single-story buildings. And each time I was pretty darn sure I wasn't going to break my leg.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever jumped from a building with faith you won't break any legs? Then, so by that logic, if you've never put your hand inside of a crocodile's arm, I mean your arm inside a crocodile's mouth, and you expect it not to close, then your logic is a little bit half-baked, my friend.
Yeah.
You're saying if you never jump from a building, you won't break any legs, and that we can't say anything, that we don't know what we're talking about. Okay, I dare you to put your arm in a crocodile's mouth and have faith that it's not going to bite you.
Have faith that you're not going to lose your arm.
No way.
Oh my god, I love this troll.
Yeah, he's had some good comments. I've been watching. But if that's what he's been wanting to do is to watch. That's what I've been doing. So
he's the crocodile hunter. He's a fighter that never.
But the whole idea is that stuff like that, it just doesn't add up properly. That channel is annoying to me.
Well, then I hope you'll check out the video if you haven't already that me and my sister that and my roommate, we all made this video. I wrote it, he narrated it, and my sister animated it, called Spirit Math. So you're laughing.
Math.
You're mocking my Australian nationality on Saturday.
Oh
Lord, math.
You guys follow those better than I wish that I used to have the greatest like ability to pay attention to different things. Now I can't even I can't even play a game and watch TV at the same time anymore.
You lost your multitasking skills.
That's right. That's right. You Aussies did lose the emus.
It's like my idea of fun these days is I'd like to get Killer Orange Cat drunk and just see what happens.
Oh boy. I'm not really sure you would. I think
sure I can take the hit on this one. I'm like I've seen enough stuff. I'm like I'm pretty sure I can take the hit on this one if it goes sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord. No, my thing is more that you'll probably be disappointed. I don't know.
Depends.
I don't think I've.
No, it's usually the quiet ones that are like the most like out there. Let's see. Oh, he's just a huge flirt. When he's drunk.
That's true. That's very true. I think.
That I'm
quiet ones are always the most outspoken.
Oh, okay. I was like, how would you know I was a huge flirt when I was drunk?
Because you told us on your last stream.
Well, la-di-da.
La-di.
Go on, Cat, sing for us.
No. That won't happen.
Why not?
No, because I can't. And I'm good enough to know that I can't and respect the fact that I can't and don't want to make a mockery to the actual singers.
Come on, you can acapella. I believe in you, Cat.
No, I can. Evil Black Cat has heard me sing, and she'll verify there's really nothing there. So,
no talent in the singing business.
It's not even that. It's I have a really deep baritone, and you ever listen to that song? I think most of us are probably too young to know it, but it's a song by the Oak Ridge Boys, Elvira, where this guy has a really deep voice, and he's like, how does that go? Well, I mean, my voice is very, very deep, and it seems weird coming from a small guy. And I was trying to make a comparison to a singer from that band who was kind of small, skinny, but had this voice that you make him sound like he's huge, but it's just a small guy with this deep baritone. That's me, and I just feel weird.
Yeah,
I do Werewolves of London well. Well, thank you.
It's like young. Who's young? I'm an old man.
I think we're all kind of old.
Well,
I'm 30 now. I'm like, what did my coworker said? He said dirty 30. I'm in the dirty 30 now. So.
Oh God.
See, Evil Black Cat knows it, the Bapa Mau Mau thing. Yeah. You'd have to know the song, so I'm just going to be quiet now because I feel like an idiot.
Oh, is it that boy band? Those three little kids or whatever. They go boop bop beep bop whatever.
God, no, that's Hanson. No, the Oak Ridge Boys are actually a very old band that goes back to the 50s, if I'm not mistaken. But they've always changed. Members.
No, okay.
They're a country band,
completely different.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still around, but. They were like really big in the like late 70s and early 80s. My parents listened to them, so that's how I've heard it. But
let's see, no showers and no fucks given.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
God, I don't even remember being 20. No, that's why I don't remember being 21. Because when I turned 21, I got shit faced fucking drunk.
I'll do it.
I did not. I went to bed early.
No, my cousins, like when I was like 18, because my cousin, when you get into college and stuff like that, they'd go to the bars. They're like, "Oh, you can come in." I go in there. They're like, "How old are you?" They're like, "No, you can't go in." I'm like, "Shit."
Hey, it's worth a try, right?
I just realized
it's easier to get in a bar if you're a chick. Like if you're a dude, and you're that age.
Yeah.
You're screwed.
I feel like girls can skip the line and everything.
Even if you go with a bunch of girls, like if you're like one of a couple of guys and you go with like a group of girls, you ain't getting in the bar. I'm just telling you.
Girls always getting cheaper too. They always have to pay a less price. Guys have to pay like $20 to get in. Girls get to pay like $5.
I had friends that always tried always wanted to try to sneak me into bars, and I was underage. And it's like when I was I'm told that I look extremely young. I've always looked extremely young for my age, and I look like I was 12. There's no way when I was 18, 19, even 20 years old. I looked like I was like 12 or 13, so that there's no way anybody was sneaking me inside a bar. Oh, we'll get you an idea of someone that looks like you. There's not going to be that many 21-year-olds who look like me.
Yeah, no. I still have problems buying.
Well, hey, at least you're you're getting closer to your 30s, and you're starting to, that sort of age balances out. I mean, you look a lot younger than you are, and you are able to have a more open option when it comes to people.
Was he talking to me or you? Like me? You? Huh? Him? Who? I don't know.
I thought, general, I thought.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
When someone asks why you were cross-dressing, say you were drunk. Huh.
I have no record.
I have never ended up in a dress. I'd like to do that one time in my life just to say I did it. Not even ask questions how it happened. Just wake up.
It just happened, man. It just happened.
I'd go with it.
Might as well. Why not?
I'd get my little car, get my little Uber or whatever. Like what? You never seen a man in a dress before? Take me back to my apartment.
Like, really, guy?
No, I only ever wore a dress one time, and I was like 8 years old because my dad thought it would be funny for the boys to dress as girls and the girls to dress as boys, and it was it was funny for him. It wasn't funny for me. I've actually kind of held a grudge about that. So,
has your sister ever tried dressing you up or put makeup on you when you guys were younger?
I'm older than her. I don't think she would ever have been that brave.
Is your sister cute?
Ask her.
I'll ask her.
No, I'm not gonna define. I can't do that. I
understand
that. And it's not me having some sort of strange hang-ups. I just can't do it.
I understand what you're saying. I got two sisters, okay? And I grew up in... Really shouldn't have done that because I know how that is because I got an older sister and I got a younger sister. Like, I don't know why everybody feels the need to tell me this. And I'm sure everybody else is in this situation. If you got a female sibling or whatever, they're like, dude, your sister's hot. That's my sister.
Why?
Yeah, it's well, the thing about it is someone's like, oh, I used to one of my first jobs is I worked at a Wendy's for a while, and my sister would come in there. This guy who worked there who always liked her all the time. He didn't speak like any English, other than he was able to be like enough to say, Jake, you have to get me a date with your sister. It's like, I don't have the ability to make her go out with you. But he always seemed like he thought that I did, and it's like no, I'll tell her you're interested.
That's the most he can do. He can't make her date him.
It's like this isn't like the Renaissance or something, or the Old West.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
trying to think of some country that probably still does it.
I believe
North Korea.
I believe we lost Rainer.
Did we? Oh.
We did.
We have a man down.
Man down. Take cover.
He'll be back.
I'm sure he will.
Emma Darkness is asking me in secret how old I am. He hasn't.
I think I know how old you are, but no. Yeah, I'll tell you later when we get off the thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know how old you are. You told me one time, Kat.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the
I've told a few people. I've told people when I've decided the fact that they've known me well enough that they're not going to. And again, it sounds weird to say that because it's not. Again, I don't keep from telling it because I think I have any problem with any sort of age. It's just that I think it's kind of irrelevant. What's so important about how many times the Earth has gone around the sun while I've been alive on it?
Yeah.
You know.
No, that makes
And I
sense.
think. Go ahead.
See, I married myself in a work role play. You know those things they do to make you. No, well, okay. I have no idea what your sister's talking about, but okay, we'll go with it.
If, I can't make my sister go out with you, but you can ask her. She's talking beneath you in the chat room. So, see Evil Black
Ooh.
Cats. See if it'll happen or not.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I'm not flying to Australia for some random guy. Oh well.
Yeah.
I guess maybe not a random guy, but you know, you've never been to Australia.
Kat, I mean, you got any plans for your next video, or what are you trying to get into for your next video?
Oh yes, I already know what my next video is. I was gonna have it out tonight. Probably won't be out until tomorrow. Because and again, I think most people know that I work with people for a lot of my stories, and a lot of times involves editing, so I can put it in my voice so it flows easier.
Yeah.
I don't change any of the facts, just some of the language, and then run it by the people who sent me the story. It says, does this still fulfill what you've? And I don't do that with all the stories, but these ones I did that with, and I'm still waiting to hear back about one of them. There are 3 stories. They all take place during thunderstorms. 2 of them kind of freaked me out when I read them, so hopefully they'll have the same effect on everybody else. Once we're done here, I'll probably go back to editing. I might be able to get it out late, but I'm just safely. It'll probably be out tomorrow.
Awesome.
What about you guys in next videos? I know you just released your collaboration today, right?
Yeah. That was a pretty big collab.
I gotta.
I'll post a link to that in a minute. But
I gotta do something
yeah,
for Mortis, and then I think Mortis is kind of forced. I think Mortis has kind of like inspired me to kind of get back into it because I've been just kind of laying back and just watching stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna get back into full force.
You should definitely do that.
Oh, I agree. I've always enjoyed you, and then you disappeared on me, and I'm like, no, what happened?
Like, where'd
He
you
left
go?
us. Why did he leave?
Then you
us?
came to talk. Yeah, then he came and talked to me in code, and I'm like, who is this guy?
Yeah, I spoke to you in code, and then I spoke to Mortis, and Mortis was like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck?" And I was like,
Did he? I'm guessing he really didn't, but
"Oh no, Mortis is a cool ass dude. Like, I mean, he
so easygoing.
he's
Yeah.
so fucking easygoing. It's like I never like expected just how easygoing he was. Like when I first started talking to him, like dude is just straight up easygoing. And I've met some pretty chill ass people, and like I know some people are kind of like, oh, you know, about me, you know. I've always had this kind of mellow personality, so I can kind of like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Mortis has always been so good to me too. It's like, it's one of those people very successful, deserves it. His voice is so good. He picks good stories. He's just good at the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
dude puts in work too. Like,
oh yeah, definitely. And he keeps collaborating with me, which is great. We've done like 17, 18 videos together.
That's awesome.
And it's I'm always thankful for him because I'm getting so much exposure from his. And he's always like, "Well, you did it for me." It's like, yeah, well, I did it for you once when you were younger and stuff. It says if I never would have come across him, he still would be where he is right now. I personally believe. I don't think my exposure of him has really changed or you know much of him. He still would have been successful.
Yeah.
no, he's got like that. What is it? I'm looking for. There's like he's got like that it kind of factor, you know.
Yeah.
He's got the he's got the voice. He knows what he's doing.
Got it all.
Yeah. It's almost like you said, like almost like some people seem like they might be born to do something. Maybe he was born to make horror YouTube videos,
or if not make horror YouTube videos, like work in like some kind of broadcasting field, like be on
Rainer's back with us.
Being on like radio or something like that and just broadcast, you know.
Yeah.
Like sit there and just talk.
My Wi-Fi.
Oh, welcome back.
My Wi-Fi's decided, hey, you couldn't compliment all the guys at once, and you should let Hitch talk more. So get out of here.
You left us again.
It's always interesting to hear Rainer speak. He has
a very soothing voice.
He's got one of those like, I'll kill you in your sleep, but I'll sit there and I'll talk to you kind of deals.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe like, what are you, Rainer? You're like what, 3rd degree black belt if I'm not correct, right?
1st degree.
Okay, 1st degree. Like you beat the fucking shit out of me, but you have this calm voice, so you would like talk to me like, no, you shouldn't do that. Come on, bro, let's go. Bam.
Just sideswipe you.
And then of course I have my other side, my alter ego Murdoch, who, for lack of a better term, is a sophisticated psychopath. And let's put it for an example. Oh, come on, kiddo. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna make you hurt really, really badly.
Don't you just love those awkward moments when no one talks for like a couple seconds?
No, I'd love to get Rainer. No, that'd be fun. Taking Rainer out to a bar and he beats the shit out of the bar.
He's like a bodyguard.
So I didn't know that you were a black belt. What discipline?
The Korean art of Taekwondo.
Ah, okay.
Nice. I took Taekwondo too for like 9 years.
Nice.
But I only got to a green belt with like 2 red stripes.
Yeah, I'm what would you would consider the equivalent of a 2nd degree black belt in Shotokan, but Shotokan doesn't actually, at least not where I've studied, doesn't actually award you with belts. So my belt has always been white, but for experience and skill level, I've the level of a 2nd degree black belt.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have a 3rd degree black belt in the level of trolling.
I don't know. Phantom of Darkness is pretty good at that too, though.
I am a master of my craft.
Maybe we'll have to have you and him do a troll off.
I don't know. Something tells me that Supreme over here is. I believe he might be a grand dragon.
Oh yeah. Well, I actually kind of agree, but I'm trying to give Phantom of Darkness an eagle. You know,
I think Supreme Leader, he's on like some Bruce Lee kind of shit here.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bruce Lee, I actually have a person in my life. He was a friend of mine because of a church that we went to. He trained personally with Bruce Lee while he was still alive, and runs a dojo in my hometown.
He's like one of the last living troll masters.
You know, honestly, I don't. It feels weird for me to admit this, but I don't think I've actually ever seen a movie by Bruce Lee with Bruce Lee.
What?
Yeah.
How have you never seen a
Blasphemy!
movie?
Get out of here!
Even I have. What the hell, man?
What the fuck, man?
What?
I'm just telling you.
What the shit, man?
That is shocking.
Yeah.
You need to go watch Enter the Dragon, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
You do.
indeed.
You will not be disappointed.
I don't feel that I probably will. It's just
He's really fast. Like he's a
Right.
really good fighter. He's like one of the fastest people in the world.
Didn't Jason used to watch them when we were kids. I if I saw one when I was a kid, I don't remember.
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me you didn't see any Jackie Chan movie.
No, I've definitely seen
But Jet Li.
tons of Jackie Chan movies, and I tend to like him. He's definitely one of those people that I want to separate personality from artwork. His art, though. So
Yeah.
no, he seems like such a nice guy until I see a whole lot more about his interviews and stuff, and he can be kind of, I don't know. He doesn't seem like the kind of person I'd probably get along with, but I do enjoy his movies.
Yeah. No, he's really good. He's really funny
Oh
too.
my god, that comment got us 2 dislikes.
Oh man.
Oh no!
I thought that was because the spirit science stuff. I thought.
No, I think it's from the Bruce Lee.
Take
Yeah,
those dislikes back.
it's like because you had to be a prune and not watch a Bruce Lee movie, Cat.
Well, according to Evil Black Cat, I have seen them. I just don't remember them.
Is that a drunk night?
Oh God! If I was drunk at that young, maybe actually, it's not like I hadn't had anything to drink. I used to when I was younger, and my dad would be done with his beer. I'd always drink the last bit out of the beer can. My stepmother used to always give me wine coolers. That's why I can't stand peaches, because she'd give me peach wine coolers. They'd make me sick.
Oh wow.
I can't even smell peaches now. It just makes me sick to my stomach.
I don't. That's how I am with raspberries.
Really? Raspberries?
I can't deal with raspberries.
I don't. You know what? Speaking of things that we don't like, since we're talking about, I don't like pancakes.
What? How do you
I
not
d-
like pancakes?
I don't fucking like pancakes.
Do you like waffles?
I don't like waffles either.
What?
What about French toast?
I can't do that either. I'm sorry. I'm
So
more
how
like
about kick-
Good.
I'm more like a biscuits gravy kind of guy. Like I can do bacon and eggs. I can do
Oh,
like
all
all that
day.
other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was about to say like not
That
even
makes up
biscuits
for
and
it.
gravy either.
No, see, I don't like. It's the thing about me is like I don't like the dessert breakfasts. I'm really not like my family. Like they like desserts and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't like every now and then I'll eat some ice cream and stuff. But I'm really not one of those kind of dudes, you know.
Yeah.
Me, what I love to wake up to in the morning is either a Mexican breakfast, which is huevos rancheros, frijoles, tocino, papas fritas, and some tortillas.
See, I could do that too. I could fuck with that.
Yeah.
Because it's literally eggs with a ranch sauce,
Ooh.
bacon, refried beans, fried potatoes that are diced, and then corn tortillas usually.
I could do that.
And
That'd be awesome. That sounds really good.
and,
I wouldn't say no.
and then
Yeah,
the American breakfast, that I would love to have, like the American breakfast for me is 2 eggs, a big slab of diner ham, either fresh grits. It has to be fresh grits. If it's cold grits, I will not eat it. Fresh grits or homestyle fries. And a nice large fresh Texan style waffle with whipped cream and strawberries on top.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Texan's a little different because they use a buttermilk instead of the Belgian style.
Yeah.
The Texans use like a buttermilk in their waffles. So it
Oh,
gets a little bit of like a sour sweet taste to it.
I gotta try one of those.
Cold
Grits.
grits? Hell no. Hell no.
You don't like grits?
No, I like fresh grits, not cold grits.
Oh no, fuck no! I can't eat cold grits.
I've never had grits before.
Blasphemy!
I don't remember grits. I know that I've had them, but I was so young, and I figured I was so young I didn't like them, and I just never had them since.
What is a grit?
I prefer homestyle fries though. Personally, I do love me some fresh grits though.
What
I'll
is a
let one
grit?
of you explain what a grit is.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the center part of hominy, like
It's kind of like it's like oatmeal, kind of, but it's
Like cornmeal?
not.
it's got the texture of oatmeal, but it's made up of the center part of hominy corn kernels.
Oh.
That's what it's made out of.
What does it taste like?
It tastes a lot like gravy, really.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like
Wow.
it's like gritty gravy, and you have that.
You know what? I would try it.
Mhm. But of course, my favorite still is the American style eggs, a slab of diner ham, the homestyle fries, and the homestyle diner fries, mind you, which are diced up and put in this batch of seasonings after they're fried, and then have that big old Texan style waffle.
Yeah.
I want the waffle.
I think the waffle alone is worth it.
Huh.
I like the waffles.
Texan style waffles aren't that sweet. They're very buttery though because of the buttermilk and a little bit sour. So when you combine it on top with whipped cream and strawberries, oh my goodness.
Sounds good.
I'm glad I wasn't hungry before we did this because
You know what I could go for right now? Like I could go for like some fried chicken, like no lie. Like just have like fried chicken, some mashed potatoes, some green beans, a little gravy,
Oh yeah.
some cornbread. Good to
I
go.
for that right now too. But chicken tenders. Fried chicken tenders. Have you guys ever had a fried cheeseburger?
No.
Like
What?
breaded and fried?
A breaded cheeseburger that's
Yeah,
been
it's
put in a
fried.
deep fryer.
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were at the Texas State Fair.
Like we fry everything here.
Oh yeah.
We fried our butter. We fried a goddamn marshmallow over there.
Ice cream.
What's the name of that boy? Marshmallow? Yeah, we're gonna fry his helmet.
Oh yeah.
But I mean anything. I don't know. I mean like chicken, but oh man,
can't-
fried fish. I could go for some fried catfish too right now. Oh my god.
I can't stand that marshmallow dude.
Yeah, no.
Wait, huh?
Pillsbury Doughboy, dude.
Oh, no. I'm referring to like the music artist called Marshmallow. I can't stand him.
The guy on YouTube.
Yes, I can't stand him.
Yeah, no, I don't like him either.
He's so sugar. He's like so sugary sweet and like trying to be as innocent as possible. It's so stupid.
I don't know how he got so big off YouTube.
He's I don't know either. I don't know. Oh, I know exactly how. He went along and made music videos with the goddamn Vine stars in them.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
That's how he did it. That's how he did it.
Huh.
Well, he knew what he was doing.
Octopus.
Oh, you know, I ate that one time.
I love
Octopus?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like my sisters and like for some reason I was sitting there with my sister and our friends were there and they're like, oh, you gonna eat octopus? Yeah, it's nasty. I'm like, this ain't nothing.
Is it really rubbery?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just really rubbery.
It tastes like chicken.
That's if it's overcooked. If it's fresh, it's extremely tender. It's more tender than a scallop.
Oh wow.
I've had red octopus sashimi. No, orange octopus sashimi on a cruise that I was on, and they had a sushi chef in the back who was making it. He's like, "Hey, do you want to try some of our sushi?" Because it was one of those meal plans where you got an appetizer, meal, and then dessert, and you choose from a limited menu.
Yeah,
and everything's already paid for, so you're like, well, pick the most price worthy thing since you're getting your money's worth. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go and try the sushi and live sashimi. And so they bring me a goddamn octopus tentacle, like an entire orange octopus tentacle as sashimi, meaning it's raw. And I try this thing and it was simultaneously salty like a shrimp but sweet like a lobster tail or like fresh crab, but more tender than a scallop.
I don't think I could eat it because of the texture.
No. It was softer than a scallop. It was softer than a scallop. Because scallops are usually chewy whenever you reheat them.
Yeah.
But whenever they're fresh and you cook them once, they're really tender.
And soft.
Yeah, it's more tender than a scallop.
Yeah, I love scallops, man. I would say that's my best like seafood that I like the most. God
damn it! Every time I talk about tentacles, someone has to go there.
Go where?
Oh, tentacle rape.
They always go there. They always go there.
Oh, I've opened the door.
Yep, you did.
My.
Now you can close it. Okay.
You know, the only time I've... Sorry, go ahead.
Fried alligator? Oh, fried alligator would be... That's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I've never tried that.
Oh, man, that's like where I'm at. Because I live in like Louisiana, so it's like it's a staple down here. But the only thing like people like down here, they're like, oh, what? You don't like crawfish? You don't like crabs? I'm like, that's too much work for too little meat. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Very true.
That's
I just can't do it. Because they sit there and they're like, oh, it's about the experience. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna eat some gumbo or some red beans and rice, and we'll sit down and.
True that. So, have you guys met each other in person? Any of you?
I have not,
No.
other than Evil Black Cat.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I was just wondering, could you guys talk like maybe you've met each other before?
No. I don't know. Maybe if we met each other, we wouldn't want to talk to each other anymore.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh, that would be a fun event. It's like Rainer, Cat, me.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be difficult. I have a hard time meeting, even though I've talked to so many of you for a while. If I met you in person, I probably for a while would have difficulty talking to you because I get really shy right off the bat.
Yeah.
No, this would be one of those events. It'd be like Cat's be like, okay, I'm going to meet Hitchhiker. I'm going to meet Rainer. It's like we'd have some unfound footage. It'd be like Hitch didn't make it. It's like Hitch didn't make it, and Rainer, and it's me and Rainer. It's like somehow or another, I don't know how we got into this mess, but if y'all are finding this, we're probably dead.
Oh, that would be ironic.
Just knows that we get together and we all die and end up on somebody else's channel. And it'll probably be like a really bad one too.
Yeah,
One thing I want to do whenever I have a bit of money set aside for myself and I'm able to go and travel a bit, what I want to do is head to the Oregon coast, rent a boat, and for a good weekend, head out there during the Dungeness crab season with a bunch of friends on the boat, and we just throw down our nets and over the course of 45 minutes to an hour, just fish, catch what we can, and then pull in as many crabs as possible for a crab cookout.
Yeah.
I think my survival camping story is going to be like, yeah, I got Killer Orange Cat drunk.
That'll go viral.
Wake up somewhere like, where am I? And I'll be like handcuffed somewhere with Saul, most likely, lying beside me.
As long as I don't wake up and go, oh, why does my ass hurt?
Ooh.
My. My.
There's an image.
An image I don't want to think about.
To change, Dana's Evil wants to know if I could do aquarium horror stories.
I think that would be something new.
If there were aquarium horror stories, I would do them, but
That's why it would be new, because nobody ever has
the only like aquarium horror stories I can think of are like some of the ones in like really poorly maintained aquariums where like someone went into the shark tank by accident or got pushed in and then the sharks went at it.
No, I mean, like the only thing I could think of is like SeaWorld stories.
Yeah, SeaWorld stories. Ooh.
Like somebody like, because then they had they had a trainer like a couple of years ago that got like killed by a killer whale.
Yeah.
That would be pretty scary. Not gonna lie.
I don't like the water, so.
Oh, don't worry, I ain't going in the water. That's another thing. Everybody's like, oh, you want to go swimming? No.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last stream too.
Not liking the water?
Yep.
I'm not doing that either.
I'm so repetitive.
No way, man.
No, see, I used to go like, because what was it? Grand Isle. It's like I used to go in like this dark, pitch black, murky water and go swimming in it. Like when I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah, I'm a kid. After seeing 2 fins in said water while being a kid, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm done.
See, what would be my fear? Like stepping on a stingray into the sand or something.
No, see that I wouldn't fear that. When you see 2 fins in the water, like not too far from you, you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's like, I'm out. Peace.
I'm good. I quit.
Damn it.
Put well your head.
I just don't want it. I just don't like the feeling of being wet. I really, really, really hate the feeling of being wet.
I hate the feeling afterwards, like how soft it makes
But you don't take a
feel.
shower.
I shower every day, but I hate it. I hate the feeling, but I'll do it because hey, otherwise I'll be gross and disgusting. But I shower, and I shower in extremely hot water usually.
Yeah.
But I'm never in the shower very long. I'll clean. I'm not one of those people that stands in the shower just la 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 la. I'm in the shower. I clean myself very good, and get out and get myself dried off as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, what about when you like get up first in the morning? Because I don't know about you, but I'm sitting there and I hang my head for a minute and I let the water like go over me because I'm like, oh, no. I gotta wake up.
Nope. No. I really, really, really don't like the feeling. So
yeah, no, that's understandable.
And being submerged is the worst.
So if I push you in the water, like if we're by a pool and I push you in the pool, chances are you're probably gonna whoop my ass, right? Or you're gonna fight me, huh?
Well, I probably wouldn't be by the pool to begin with. I have no reason to be by a swimming pool. So
if I push you in like one of those little like Make-A-Wish ponds or something like that, chance you're probably gonna fight me, huh?
No, I'd probably not be happy that I was wet, but I'd be like, haha, you got me.
Hey,
I'm not a violent person, so
you can always throw a spider at somebody.
I'll throw spiders.
That's what I feel like it would be like, pushing you in the water. I feel like it'd be like someone else's worst fear coming to life too. Like a spider. I hate spiders, I swear.
See, Killer Orange Cat is like a cat. He does not like water.
Oh, that's a good point.
I never made that connection.
You're like a cat. You don't like water.
Leave it up to Rainer.
Maybe that's why you don't. You hit your username spot on.
And just before I forget, Gene asked if I like being called KOC. Yeah, actually, I do, and so I just wanted to get that out there real quickly before. I forget. I do like it, and it doesn't bother me, and so
it shouldn't bother you.
It's become a big joke in a way, but it amuses me. So
yeah.
Okay. It doesn't amuse me. So.
Okay, well, if you get suspended, I got an idea. I can throw this your way. If you get suspended, call yourself Killer Orange Cock.
I knew that was coming.
If I get suspended.
So
I'm kind of missing.
So Donald Trump
the suspended part.
Oh God.
What did you say there?
So essentially, he's saying change yourselves to the euphemism for Donald Trump if he was a porn star.
Oh, okay. I have to make sure that when people make any reference to politicians, that I don't approve or disapprove of them.
No, I'm just saying, call yourself Killer Orange Cock.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I was just saying when Rainer explained what he said, I wasn't going to laugh or condemn him because I don't want to reveal my political leanings. So
yeah,
I'll lose like half of my audience because half of them go one way, half of them go the other way.
Yep.
And people are too touchy about that stuff.
I make fun of everyone equally.
That's true.
And I'm just a degenerate, so.
Yeah, that's true too. But I respect you. I respect you for that. But sorry. But making fun of Donald Trump's skin doesn't say anything about your political stance. Actually it might. I think that as a psychologist, I think I would gauge somebody's natural reaction. And you might be able to tell from that what the reaction comes from. I definitely believe that.
Okay, well, we can just go back to talking about dick jokes. That's always fun.
You can do that.
No, I want to talk about going out hunting down crabs and killing them.
Hunting crabs, huh?
There's a cream for that now, right?
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. No. Not those kind of crabs.
Leave out the hitchhiker, man.
What would we do without Hitchhiker?
Okay, and though he's sworn that to everyone else, this is pretty amazing. He can just out of any number he just picked, Phantom of Darkness just correctly guessed my age in a private message on the first try.
He's a psychic.
What is this voodoo magic that he has?
That's pretty good, unless one of you told him.
No.
Okay.
Wasn't me.
I want crabs.
Yeah, see, he didn't deny it.
Well, see, you can.
No, I said I want crabs.
Tanner, what did you do?
We'll see. All you got to do is just go find the scuzziest looking hooker that you.
No.
Red light district.
Not those kind of crabs. Oh, there's this one species of crab from Japan known as the spider crab. That would be worth trying one day.
Yeah.
Look at the Yeti crab.
I'm the kind of person who will rip apart a crab and eat everything except the dead man's fingers.
Huh.
What are these sexual terms you're throwing at us, Rainer?
Dead man's fingers in an actual crab are the gills. They're very bitter.
Huh.
But everything else is good. And there's a ton of leg cluster meat inside of the actual crab around the carapace on both sides. So you got to crack it in half and half and half and get all of that meat out because it's usually buried deep in there. But,
See, you know how when you cook lobster and when you're eating it, there's all that green stuff that's in there? Would you eat that?
Oh
no, it's yellow in the crab. It's called the mustard, and that's
called snot.
It's got the most. It's got the most.
I would not eat that.
It's got the most flavor. I
Killer
wouldn't
cat
I wouldn't eat it straight, but what I would do is I would strain it and turn it into a crab sauce.
So, Cat, do you work at State Farm?
No, and you're really pressing your luck by even going that direction.
No, I just left State Farm. I'm on Geico now for my car insurance. Like I just called like Friday because they're like, did you find another insurance hitchhiker? Yes, I did.
I may not kick somebody's ass for pushing me in the water, but making reference to me in that commercial, that might be the thing to push me over the edge. You realize how many times I've heard that? How many times I'll just go up to a cashier at a freaking Wendy's, and someone will say my name, and they'll be like, "Oh, you Jake from State Farm?" It's like, ugh. It really gets me. And here I am telling you guys how to get on my nerves.
Wow,
that's brilliant.
They
He said
called
he
you
was gonna pick
hitchhiker.
at you. He's gonna pick at your brain.
Yeah.
They even called you hitchhiker. Oh Lord, let's see.
Yeah, he
legally changed his name to Hitchhiker. Now, I'm not going to say my real name, but no, they go, "Oh, Hitchhiker." They're like, "Oh, where did you go?" "Oh, I went to Geico."
In an Irish accent as well.
I got another dislike. It's probably because of the State Farm rant I just went on.
I'm sorry, fuck State Farm.
No,
they robbed the shit out of me.
That was before. That was because of the whole orange.
Oh, yeah, the whole political.
Oh, the
thing.
KOC.
As far as a car insurance thing goes, fuck State Farm. I'm glad I left them.
Yeah.
I am saving money.
You can save money by hitchhiking your way.
No, well, my backup plan is it's like, I'll sling dick if I have to.
Ooh.
No fucks given, right?
Ooh.
Like, I'm old and I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But
I just realized I am the youngest one here in this entire panel.
How do you know?
I
we
am
have a
21.
We have a panel now.
a panel, huh?
I am 21.
We are a panel.
This isn't exactly a call.
Is this a cult meeting?
Yes, a cult meeting about crabs.
Have we formed? Is this the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan meeting?
No, this is the grand meeting of the crabs.
If someone was watching this take someone from 20 years ago, pull them forward into the future, don't tell them anything about the way things have changed in the past 20 years, and have them watch the video and just see our different icons appearing on the screen when we talk. They'll probably think we're some sort of cult or some sort
It's
of.
like we are the knights.
Yep.
Let's say me. Get us a strawberry.
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh Lord. It's the knights that say me.
You kind of have a little echo over there.
Well,
Yeah.
happy early birthday, Claire.
Oh, yep. This
Yeah,
Friday.
Birthday, Claire.
I want to bring it down just a little bit. I don't want to piss off my neighbor. My neighbor come knocking on the door. Shut the fuck up.
Well, if your neighbor comes over, just say knee. You'll be fine. We've established that. You'll be fine.
It has been established.
No, if you hear a scuffle in the background, call the cops.
I don't
Will
know.
do.
I don't know this dude. I don't know this dude.
Yeah. No relation.
Do you owe Dark Paradox $20?
Honestly, I don't remember what I owe that dude anymore. I think I just owe him 20 bucks for life advice at this point.
It's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Because that dude is giving me some solid life advice.
Yeah.
I figured if I have horrible problems, I can always first Killer Urge Cat might charge by the hour on me. So he's like, well, that's going to be $100 per hour. Fuck.
Ooh.
Really
Lord.
expensive.
No, I don't think I would it be that great at giving. Actually, I people ask me about advice. I wouldn't take my own advice.
No. I'm not talking about advice. I'm talking about psychological
Therapy.
help.
That's what I'm talking about too.
Yeah,
Therapy.
I'm talking about therapy. I'd be like, have a seat over there. Well, it all started when I was 5 years old.
Oh. Now we got a fourth dislike, and you know why? Because you said knee to somebody, and they really got offended.
No, see, I'm being very calm. Half the shit that I said in my streams.
I've been involved in them, so. Well, thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca loves my advice. I appreciate that.
Oh man, I've toned it down quite a bit because everybody would just be like, "What happened to the stream?" And you'd have a community guideline strike on your channel.
Yeah, I think it's
wonder if you can
entertaining.
actually.
Well, I
my God,
appreciate you're looking out for me for that.
You can buy king crab legs online.
Would you trust that? Honestly,
We are gonna start
It's
Okay.
Amazon.
we'll start the Church of the Killer Orange Cock.
Buying any seafood online would be just like one of the scariest experiences I would imagine.
oh yeah, food poisoning to the max.
Whenever we go to the Chinese buffet, I mentioned this before. They have sushi in the buffet, and my mom's always like, you can have some of the sushi. You haven't had sushi in a while. I'm not eating sushi from a Chinese buffet. Okay, no, I'm not eating sushi from a Chinese buffet. I'm not that dumb.
Never
Okay.
eat sushi from a grocery store either.
Oh God, no.
See, Rebecca writes, "Me, I guess she would like to join." Methinks. I don't know.
Methinks.
Methinks.
Join the stream or join one of the. Is that what you mean, Rebecca? Join the stream, or is there something else?
I have a brilliant idea, Kat. You're the perfect person to do this. I think you can do
Lord.
this. I believe in you, Kat. I know you can do this. You can start the Church of Mashed Potatoes.
I love mashed potatoes.
Me too.
It's
You
I
can
don't know.
make, I believe in you. You can make like a whole Devil's Bible scenario kind of situation here. You can like post it up and just say you believe in this shit and get your money, and then you can be like, I need $500 in donations for my helicopter.
Oh man, this
I
is
would love to own a
actually-
helicopter.
You love to be in a helicopter?
No, I would love to own one. I've never been in a helicopter before.
Oh, I haven't either, but I would probably want to avoid it as much as possible. Another fear of mine, heights.
Yeah, I could say the same.
Oh, I'm gonna take your ass.
You know,
Base
kick my
jumping.
ass.
No, I said I'm gonna take your ass base jumping.
Oh,
Oh,
like I think I mentioned before on a previous stream is I think I would try to go skydiving. I would be scared to death, but then again, it's I would. Isn't that kind of the whole point of enjoying to be scared?
the adrenaline rush.
Yeah, to put yourself out there and do it. I don't know. I would probably
want
be
picks.
absolutely terrified, but I'm terrified. I'm terrified when I go. I'm actually terrified when I go on a roller coaster. So
Yeah, it
I
took me a
see.
while to get used to that.
What do you want
Rollercoasters?
pics of, Rebecca? What do you want
Oh,
pics
God.
of?
oh god, you don't know what sort of can of worms you're opening there. I know Rebecca very well.
She said, "I want pics." I'm like, I'm
Pic?
inquiring.
What?
Oh, okay. Well, like I said,
No, get your mind out the gutter, you dirty bastard.
hey, in the gutter, I just know Rebecca.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how I am.
And she's not gonna be offended by that. Now, Rebecca's probably, if I think about it, probably the only person I probably met off of YouTube. Actually, met in person. So we went to Waverly Hills a few years ago. So she actually was very nice because I've came all the way here to get me. We drove to Louisville and went spent 7 hours overnight there with our friend Brad, who also still watches. I guess I met him off YouTube too, but they made that video for it. We want to go back, but hopefully we'll be doing that soon. But that was fun. She's a very fun person. Drove me back here. She got to meet the cats. So
Pretty awesome.
Oh boy, oh boy.
what?
I got it. Oh Lord.
A pic of him in the shower. What? Oh yeah, she does.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
I don't
Rebecca took a pic
even
of me in
wanna
the
know.
shower.
Why were you taking it? Never mind.
Don't ask questions.
I was standing in an open shower at Waverly Hills. It's a picture I use for a lot of things. Just me standing in the shower, with my head down, wearing a black hoodie, trying to look like I'm scary.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, I never mind.
Yeah.
I was going completely.
she was trying to get you to go that direction. That was her intent, and it worked. So
It did. It did.
that's exactly what she wanted you to think. And YouTube is being a dick to my sister for some reason.
Keeps making us sign in.
Not sure. Keeps making her sign. Oh, that's okay because she said that. Well, One Cruel World Productions. Yikes! I thought the stream was for everyone. I'm not a narrator, but I would like to be. I will leave if I'm not allowed to be in the stream.
Anyone's allowed to be in the stream.
It's
Yeah, I'm technically not a narrator.
Streams are for the narrator to interact with the fans.
Technically, I work at Joe's Diners, so
Dude, I'm not even technically a narrator. I do way too many things to be just a narrator.
right. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I mean, I just let people know in the room. That doesn't matter to me. If somebody wanted to talk, I'd have no problem adding you into this. I mean, it's not like I sit here coming up with the best topics myself. I mean, I rely on everybody else to keep the conversation going. But yeah, it doesn't matter to me. And I mean, I'm a Japanese translator. That's what I do for the majority of my time. The narrating thing, I don't even spend a whole lot of time on.
you know that movie Kill Bill. That's a sick fantasy right there. You know Bill.
Yep.
That's what Cat does on his private time.
I kill people named Bill.
No, you like that autoerotic asphyxiation kind of stuff.
Oh, that's how
I can
David
see that.
Carradine died, wasn't it?
Someone kept talking about tentacles in the chat, and I said, I will slaughter the 8 tentacle beast and turn him into 100 pieces of food.
Yeah, that was a fuck of a way to die. Can you imagine being found in those awkward circumstances?
Yeah. That'd be
And
pretty crazy.
I had a weird nightmare once about being turned into human sashimi slowly while I was like nailed to a table.
Reservoir Dogs. Oh, that was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, what about Mr. Pink? Since we're talking about Reservoir Dogs.
Was it about red dogs?
I'd only seen that so long ago. I don't have a really good memory of it, actually.
My name is no longer Hitchhiker. I am Mr. Red.
Though I did sort of like the dream that you were talking about just a second ago, Rainer.
Mm-hmm.
So, could you say that one more time?
I had a nightmare once, fairly recently, where I was being turned into human sashimi while being nailed down to a table.
That's pretty freaky.
Sounds like something that would come from the deep web.
They started with my leg and removed part of my thigh and then sliced it slowly in front of me.
So wait, was this like the movie Hostel?
It's more like
The deep web.
I mean, like, you know, in terms of like, because that reminds me of like.
It was more like a slow-mo version of the Telltale Heart, except I wasn't just like, I wasn't suffocated beforehand. The killer wanted me to watch me being cut into a bunch of bits.
That would be crazy.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of a really scary dream that I have had.
Okay, well, it's not really a scary dream, but it was like kind of an interesting dream. Like I dreamed that I was late for work and I was running out of my house and like I was like trying to button up my shirt and like my pants were down and just my boxers, and I get in my car and then like I get to work and I'm running in there and I'm like stumbling and, you know, trying to put my shoes on and everything like that. They're like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then I wake up and then I'm like, "Man, I got to do that shit all over again."
Yeah.
I remember having this dream. This is one that really affected me. That it was bothered me for days afterwards. I was standing with somebody inside like a subway station, but there was all these like winding tracks and all these different trains going on the tracks, and for some reason I was caught like in the middle. No, I wasn't. There was a person caught in the middle, and we were all on the platform watching it. And it was almost like a platform game. They had to kind of jump around to avoid getting hit by the trains. And all these people standing on the platform watching them, and so the person got hit by one of the subways, and like I actually physically felt myself being completely like splashed and covered in their blood, and that's when I woke up. And it doesn't seem as scary telling you, but when it was happening, and I woke up like that, it was pretty disturbing.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty scary.
Yeah, you know what you should watch that would like mess you up for a couple of days? Go watch Suicide Club. I kid you not, the opening scene is just exactly what you said, but imagine like a group of kids jump in front of a train.
I've seen Suicide Club.
Okay.
Come on, it's a Japanese horror movie.
Yeah, it's a Japanese horror movie.
That's what I'm saying, a Japanese horror movie. Of course I've seen it.
Oh, you ever seen, what's that other movie with those high school kids and they're on that island and they have to kill each other?
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
You guys have seen that too, obviously?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I love that.
Weird movie, but it was a good movie.
Oh man, they do some crazy shit in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Now, there was this one movie, I can't remember. I don't remember how old it was. It was like this Japanese movie, and it was like late at night, and I was like, I don't remember how old it was. And I don't even remember the name of it. I wish I could remember the name of this shit, but it was like, no, it was some weird movie, and it was about this guy, these two like people, and they reincarnated, and they have to fight each other. It was like weird. I don't know. It was just
Japanese movie?
Yeah, it was a Japanese movie.
Huh.
It was about like reincarnation or something like that. Like these people like reincarnated, like, but in different kind of circumstances, and they would fight each other. And then like the end of the movie, it's like the end of the world happened. these people were like, some people were like mutants, and then the guy that was the hero and the previous thing was actually the bad guy, and then the guy that was the bad guy was actually the hero, and then it's like, I don't know, it was just, and I've never been able to remember that movie because I'd like to go sit down and watch it again.
Huh.
Huh.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Like I said, it was like years and years ago. Send nudes.
Yeah, I told my normal thing that I keep telling people that Phantom of Darkness is gonna give his nudes when he hits 10,000, and now Rebecca's on it, so she's gonna find those subscribers pretty quickly, I bet.
Phantom, send nudes. I want my dick pic delivered directly to my inbox.
He's referring to your penis, not your weenus.
Okay.
Like, I don't even swing that way, but I just feel robbed for not getting Phantom nudes.
Well, he hasn't hit 10,000 subscribers yet. He has to hit 10,000 subs, then he's going to give them to everybody.
It's like, I want some Phantom nudes.
Yeah. Well, he's only got about 250 to go, somewhere around there. So get him the subscribers, and everybody gets them.
Yeah.
It's like, you get some Phantom nudes, and you get some Phantom nudes, and you get some Phantom nudes.
Yeah. So.
I think I have to go.
I'm telling you, Phantom.
What's that?
I think I have to go. My dog wants me to walk her before it gets too late, so I better go do that.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks for coming by. It's nice talking to you as always. And you're, of course, and whenever I do these, you're always welcome.
Let's see. I'll take Hitch nudes too.
Thank you, Rainer, for joining.
Thank you.
I get to 10,000 subscribers, maybe.
There we go.
So.
All right, guys. You have a good one.
All right, dude. Say, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, wow. I wonder what that covers. But don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll let my imagination work on that one.
Go talk to Giggs and Justin. I haven't talked to them in a minute. They'll tell you what kind of shit I get into.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I will.
No, I like that ignorance is bliss thing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What? You feel like you're opening Pandora's box there?
Well, I don't know. I guess it would be, and I really should just like get rid of Phantom of Darkness has just done the trolliest thing he could possibly do. How dare he? I'm not even going to say it, but how dare he actually say that?
Yeah, I didn't even catch it.
Oh, it's this last comment in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Should not be referenced by anybody, anywhere, ever. Shouldn't have been referenced by anybody when it first happened. After all his time trying to troll me, he finally found something that worked.
He pissed you off?
Yep.
Let's see, Hitch be freaky.
Didn't piss me off. No, that's just, again, one of those things that was beyond me. I just never got it. Or I don't think anybody actually really did.
It's like, do I need to give you some catnip and rub your belly, cat?
Will that work?
Probably not. But
scratch behind the ears.
I appreciate the sentiment.
It's like, do I need to get you a bottle of Jack Daniels and get you shit-faced drunk?
And I would prefer something not whiskey. Sorry.
Come on, man up, Kat. You can do it.
I just don't like the taste of whiskey.
Oh,
vodka, tequila, rum, brandy.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up with a big bottle of Jack Daniels. I'm going to be like, here, Kat, I'm forcing you to...
Was why I one of the times I think we had the Ambien talk last week. One of the reasons I stopped taking it was I don't mean to give evil black cat bad nightmares here of remembering this, but there was a time as I laid down to go to bed and took a bottle of Ambien. Yeah, I took an Ambien to go to bed. Next thing I know, I was waking up and the house was empty, and there was like a half empty bottle of Jack Daniels or Jim Beam, one of the two, sitting on the counter, and I'm like trying to put together the pieces of what happened, and it's like that was the strangest thing to me because I wouldn't touch that stuff ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're in them something. They're like, well, she wouldn't drink that either. So something happened here, and I bet it was my fault. So I got to put the pieces together, and it's like first thing you got to do is find that Ambien bottle and see how many of those you took. And then I found the bottle; and it was empty.
Wait, holy shit! You're on some hardcore shit. You chugged the bottle of Ambien and then drank the bottle.
I took one Ambien and went to bed. So anything else that happened at that point was while I was on the medication. So it's not anything in a million years I would ever actually do if I had, my cognitive abilities about me.
So if you got arrested for murder, it's like, I was on Ambien, Judge.
Unfortunately, that wouldn't work, but
otherwise he would do it.
No, otherwise I would do it. No, I can't. Have I ever met?
I swear I didn't mean to kill a hitchhiker. I was on Ambien.
You gotta watch out for hitchhikers.
Yeah. Dennis even wants to know if I've met any famous people. Probably, but I was on Ambien at the time, so I don't remember. But no, I've met some famous people. It depends on what you consider famous. I've met John Lithgow.
I'd like to meet your sister. That's another story.
Yeah. John Lithgow, Ric Flair.
Woo!
Yeah, Ric Flair was the one I probably enjoyed the best. Most of the well-known people I've met were wrestlers.
The Nate.
Yeah.
The Nate being the Nate.
I'm trying to think of... Go ahead.
I met Miley Cyrus before.
Is that good or bad?
Get out, troll.
No. I used to work at the Palladium in Worcester, and I used to meet a lot of bands there. Like probably a lot of bands that a lot of people aren't familiar with, but like Whitechapel or Despised Icon, bands like that. Asking Alexandria, which is pretty cool.
Cat was the Nate being the Nate.
That reminded me of one, but it depends. I used to work when I worked at Wendy's. I used to work with this guy named Joe, and he and his two brothers were in a band, and I thought they sucked. They sucked in my opinion. And then I was pretty good friends with him for about a year, and didn't stop talking to him. And about 5 years later, I'm in a car with a friend of mine, where he's driving, and he listened to the song, and at the end they're like, and that's by Chevelle, and I'm like, Chevelle, that's so weird. I used to know a guy who was in a band called Chevelle, and it turned out to be them. So if you know that band Chevelle, I used to be friends with all three members before they were famous.
They're actually really famous now.
The brother that I was really good friends with, Joe, was the one that was the original bass player. Well, he wasn't the original bass player. The original bass player quit long before they were even known at all, and they added their brother Joe into there, and then eventually fired him. Joe was the one that I was friends with.
Yeah.
So he was just about as crazy as I was. But I kind of stopped hanging out with him because he was always trying to get me to go to Bible studies with him. And I don't know. I'm not really interested in going to anybody's religious events. So regardless, it's not a commentary on Christianity. It's just if someone invited. I think I've gone over my spiritual beliefs before. I just don't have no interest going to a Bible study. So
see, I tried the whole religious thing, and I just kind of realized, like, one day I was in church, and I'm looking, and I see a girl, and I'm like, man, look at her, and I'm looking at this other chick, and I'm like, and then I thought to myself, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. I can't be in this.
It makes sense, man.
It was kind of a respect thing. It's like, it's kind of one of those like, if there's there's a higher power. I'm like, I can't do this here,
Yeah, no.
I would like to do what the Flanders family did on The Simpsons that one time when Homer decided he wasn't going to church anymore. And they all showed up with a guitar at his house, and he opens the door, and they're, God said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, and then they keep following him around singing the song.
Yeah,
that would be fun, but that
It
wouldn't be for religious reasons. That's just like, would be fun to annoy somebody like that.
See,
Like
I don't know. I mean, I've never been like really super religious to begin with,
Yeah, me either.
Like I've never had like that kind of like vibe, It's just, I mean, I went to the Bible school studies, and then I went to the church on the Fridays because I went to the Catholic school and all that other kind of stuff. But I've never like, I don't know, like I've never been super religious. My family was like never really super religious,
Yeah. I don't know. I used to go to a Mormon church with my cousin
How was
a
that?
while back.
On the majority of both of my mom's side are Pentecostal, and those are just people that and not saying Pentecostal people. I'm just saying they are Pentecostal,
Yeah.
who are just really, really, really. They're the kind of people who don't, who some of them live it, but they're very judgy to other people.
Absolutely.
Well, no, I mean, I might scare away.
Not Pentecostal people. I'm talking about my family.
Oh, no, I'm just saying I might say something that might piss people off, but most of these, I hate to say it, but most of these really super religious people are fucking full of shit anyway. So it's like,
Good point.
I think that I remember reading in school, if you guys are familiar with the writer Richard Wright, he wrote Native Son, Black Boy, I think was the other. He was one of the first really at all somewhat successful African American writers in the early 20th century. But he wrote about his autobiography, how he remembered being in church when he was a kid, and they were they had all the kids up there, and they were supposed to be doing something so they could see the Holy Spirit. And he kept on saying that all these other kids were doing it. Oh, I see the Holy Spirit. Oh, I see the Holy Spirit. And they kept doing it and doing it and doing it until he's just sitting there being like, everyone was looking at me like I was freaking crazy, but I wasn't seeing any Holy Spirit. And he's like, so finally I just had to be like, oh, Holy Spirit, I see it finally, just so people would stop looking at me. And that was the first. Oh, a bye to Dan is Evil, who's been asking some good questions. I'm sorry I haven't answered them all, but by them. But yeah, that was that sort of. I see that behavior a lot in people, where I think they're just saying a lot of stuff because they feel like they need to, and a lot of people take that and try to. It actually forms a belief out of it, like almost a need to believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I've already gone over my thoughts. It's sort of a more.
Honestly, I mean, I'm more agnostic about my political. I mean, not political. About my religious views. Like I like to think there's some. I'm agnostic. I'm an agnostic.
It kind of just makes me think what a agnostic political view would be, though. Now.
Oh no! I don't want to go into my political stuff, but like,
no, I don't.
I'm kind of crossing the line, just be even like talking about religious shit, because everybody's like, "Oh, you can't fucking say that."
No, I was trying to make a joke, and it just kind of fell flat. So, fortunately, I haven't got any dislikes in about an hour, so I'm happy about that.
That is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, because people get all like, I've gotten into arguments with my my uncle about the whole stuff. I'm like, well, do you know what's beyond this? He's like, it's called having faith. I'm like, well, I'm kind of here right now. I didn't ask to be here, so I'm trying to figure this shit out just like you are. But
Yeah.
this shit ain't working for me, you know?
Very true. Very true.
You can dislike me if you want. Well, no, I don't really want to dislike, but if you feel like you need to,
If you feel the need to direct any hatred, please direct it towards at Sir Hitchhiker on Twitter.
Art Bell passed away. I'll just say rest in peace, Art Bell, as well, and not go into. I have nothing against him himself, but you know, people again. I don't get into conspiracy theories, so it's hard for me to.
Yeah, but do you believe in conspiracies? Do you believe that certain things are conspiracy?
I believe that they can't exist. I would go as far as saying the ones
that I mean, like, I'm not talking
exist, don't.
Huh? Well, I'm not talking like every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, situation that happens. Like, I mean, do you think that there are certain situations throughout history that are pretty much in the realm or around the realm of conspiracy? Like, there's enough shady situations going on with said situation that it can be considered a conspiracy.
Yes, but you see, it's you got to realize that my training puts me into a position where I see how these things develop, and it's easy for me to now. Yeah, sure, I believe that they can exist, but there's really none. Someone asked me once which one. Okay, let's just talk about any ones that we've heard of.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll throw one at you, and then you can talk to me. I mean, like,
okay.
JFK situation.
Oswald acted alone. There's no evidence to the contrary. When I see the actual evidence, and and honestly, I think that probably one of the biggest reasons I think confirmed it was Donald Trump, actually. When I would honestly think that if there was anybody out there who would have that information and would actually declassify it because he does what he wants to, no matter what anybody else seems to care about, he would have declassified it. I honestly have no reason to believe that Oswald did not act alone. I mean, it's weird because this is a new belief for me. This has only come to my belief over the past maybe couple of years. You would have asked me that maybe 3 years ago, I would have said conspiracy. But then when I actually studied everything, the evidence or the lack of, and put the pieces together, Oswald acted alone.
Yeah.
You guys believe that too? Or you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm throwing out questions. I'm just trying to make things.
Oh, okay. I was kind of by you not responding. I thought maybe you and see if I get another dislike for that one. But yeah, it's not saying that
no. Actually, your dislikes have gone down because you had 4, but now you have 2.
The thing I'm saying about it is that and this is as a skeptic, I'm not saying that it couldn't have been other people involved, but I have to have evidence of it.
Yeah.
And again, I look back to something Penn Jillette once said. Look at Watergate. Very few people were involved in Watergate, but they couldn't keep something which actually, when you think about it, was pretty minor, a secret. But all these people were supposedly involved in assassinating the president of the United States, but there's really no evidence of it. It's the same thing about the moon landing thing. It's like, okay, so all these people were involved in it. The Russians tracked the Apollo missions using radar and stuff. They tracked it. They knew it happened. They were middle of the Cold War. They would have come out and said, "You guys faked it," but then again, like nobody has come out that was involved in either of them and said, "Oh yeah, this has happened. Here's the secret." The people who come up with these things, people who come up with them on their own. I think the best thing I've ever heard about conspiracy theories was an astronomy professor I had about the moon landing said, "Here's the whole basis of the moon landing conspiracy theory: that one person who comes up with their own ideas thinks they know better than 600 scientists who worked on this for 10 years, and not only 600 scientists, but then that 400,000 people who worked on it would keep their mouth shut." People sitting around think they know what they're talking about.
Well, I mean, it's like, I mean, let me lay it out like this. I mean, and then maybe I can like with the JFK stuff. Like, I mean, the only good accomplice is a dead accomplice. Like, dead men tell no tales. Do you agree?
Okay, yes, I would agree.
Okay. So, hypothetically speaking here, let's say you, I, and the Grimm brothers in here, we all decided we were going to rob a bank. Okay?
Yep.
We rob said bank. I kill you. I kill those two. I ain't got no witnesses.
Yeah, he's
They're
kind of
gonna kill me.
Yep.
I mean, anybody that was involved in, like my point being, anybody that was involved in said situation, what's saying they didn't get killed, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone
it's a good, strong possibility that if there were other people involved in that day, they probably didn't live much too longer after that day. Like I said, you, I, and the Grimm brothers decide we're gonna go rob a bank. All I gotta do is like after we're done robbing said bank, I just gotta kill you fuckers. I don't have to worry about anything.
Well, here's my thought about that. Again, I'm not. What's that?
I said, well, he's less likely to get caught.
Yeah, true. But here's my thought process on that.
Because people like to talk. That's the thing, though. People like to talk.
Right, but
I mean, so what's saying that somebody, if they did have people involved in that they didn't get killed, you know?
But see, that supports what I said, though, because what I said was I'm not saying that it couldn't have been other people involved. There's just no evidence for it. If there's evidence and evidence comes to light, I'll change my mind, but I'll base what I believe off the evidence that's presented, but being open to other evidence coming forward. Now, if all the other people involved in it are dead and can't say anything, well, that evidence will never come to light. But I have no reason to consider that to be what actually happened without that evidence. So this, if say a group of 10 people killed Kennedy and all of them got killed, well, they did a pretty good job, and I guess their secret's going to be safe forever.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's like, well, they had what's another one? I mean, supposedly they had declassified like over 600 assassination attempts on Fidel Castro. You know?
Yep.
I mean, that's declassified. I mean, no telling how much, whatever else. But I mean, I'm not trying to get into the whole realm of conspiracy theories. I'm just saying our government is not, their hands are not clean on a lot of stuff, and I'm not trying to really.
I would never imply they would be. Definitely not.
Yeah, they definitely have their secrets.
Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, just whatever. I'm just saying, there's always things that are in the realm of possibilities.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. And again, that's what I look at. And again, as a scientist, I have to form my opinions based off the evidence, but be open to changing those views based upon additions of new evidence. And that's basically the position that I'm in. So yeah, if new evidence comes out and it comes across as being valid for something, yeah, I'll change my belief. Although, I think we talked about this last week. The one that I do sort of subscribe to is that Jimmy Hoffa was probably killed by the mafia.
Well, Jimmy Hoffa, I mean, he like his people, like, I mean, everybody. He was surrounded by mafia. I mean, I can't see him not being killed by mafia. Not being killed by mafia. I mean, he was the head of the Teamsters at the time, and the Teamsters, they were like back dealing with the mafia.
Right.
Yep.
Oh my God, Joey's Nightmares is here.
No way.
Oh, holy shit!
Joey,
I haven't seen that dude in forever.
I'm doing
Hi,
great.
Joey's Nightmares.
I got a question. Did the little green man make the pyramids? Well, God. Well, first,
It's really him.
good to see you. Yep. And let you guys say hi if you want to.
Oh
but
shit, Mortis is here. Holy fucking shit, Mortis is
Oh,
here.
no way.
I want to say,
Huh.
no. I believe the Egyptians built the pyramids. To answer that question, there's actually a lot of evidence as to that the pyramids were built by skilled workers in Egypt that were actually paid and very well taken care of.
Yeah,
I'm going to sound like an idiot here, but I believe Tupac built the.
You know, that's probably just as valid as some of the things I've heard. and Mortis says it's 3M, but Killer Orange Cat stream is live. Well, maybe for about 26 people, but I appreciate that. Thank you, Mortis.
More earlier.
More, what's that?
There was more earlier.
Oh shit!
More coming in and out, but yeah, and some people like me, except for the spirit science people who hate me.
No, it's probably a lot of the other stuff we've talked about. They're like, oh, they're talking about religion. Fuck them.
You know, the thing is, it's the conspiracy theory stuff. Sometimes puts me on the outs with people around here because if you know, so many people believe in it, believe in a whole lot of things that I don't believe in anymore. Like I don't believe in ghosts. Even though I've seen them.
Yeah, but why do people get bothered by other people's opinions?
Well, I think that people are so used to other people being like, some people be like, oh my God, I can't believe you don't believe in ghosts, you know, and stuff like that. See, I don't do that. I let people believe what they want. Everyone comes to their own conclusions. But I think people are so used to having people look down upon them that they think that simply because I don't believe in them, that I'm looking down upon them, which if you know me, you know that I don't. I mean, I'm fans with Mortis Media and how much ghost stuff does he put up? I Phantom of Darkness. I tease the hell out of him because I think because I like him, and all he does is ghost stuff. You know, it sounded that came out a lot worse than it.
It's like in Hitchhiker. I put up with you.
Well, Hitchhiker, I just put up with you because of the voice. The voice does it, so
your voice is saving.
But yeah, see, Mortis Media believes in ghosts, but I'm sure he'll also tell you, I don't believe he thinks that I look down on him for that, and I like to think he doesn't look down on me for not believing in them. But Father, I'll read ghost stories.
Father, I thought you loved me, Daddy.
Oh Lord,
love me, Daddy.
You know, I don't know where. I don't know. I don't know where you started all that stuff from.
Father,
Lordy.
Father, love me.
Father,
love me, Father.
I saw something like that on Twitter.
Your son is coming to you, Daddy.
Yeah,
come on,
Lord.
No,
I can safely say I will never procreate. So
yeah,
no. Mortis is a cool ass dude. He's a cool dude.
He really is.
He's up. Like, I'm surprised he's up, honestly.
Mortis Media is pretty awesome.
Surprised with him and here that the stream wouldn't get popular now, and like everybody be like, "Oh my God, Mortis is in the chat room."
Oh my God, it's Mortis.
Tweet it.
It's Mortis, baby. Mortis, sweetie.
Media.
He probably heard we were talking about him earlier. He probably heard someone said, "Hey, Mortis, they're talking about you."
Yeah, somebody's probably sent him a thing. It's like, hey, Mortis, Hitch said something bad about you. You got to go check him out. You got to go get in there and yell at him.
He's got people working on the inside.
There's something I know that Mortis believes in ghosts, but maybe he can tell us if he believes in conspiracy theories.
I know it's late, and I know he probably couldn't do it, but I'd love to have Mortis in here for like a little bit just to see what his thoughts are. If he would come in.
He knows he's welcome, but that would be totally up to him. We'll have to wait 10 seconds to see what he thinks.
This is exactly why I got up, LOL. Media said that.
Oh, because of us talking about him. Yeah.
We were saying horrible shit about him, and he's like, fuck him.
Oh.
Baby is asleep.
Oh, okay.
Understandable.
Very understandable.
It definitely is important, but yeah.
But I can chat for that's all.
Mortis, not an insult, I swear, but I heard of you from KOC. Good work, my friend. My question is, though, I'm not.
No,
being
no.
political,
Ironically, I mean, if we want to be like that, like I found Mortis and then I found you, Cat. Like, I mean, is that weird? Like, I found him first and then I found you.
No, I don't think so.
Like
No.
when I first started out, like everybody's like, "Oh, you have this." Like, I'm starting over again. But like when I first came here, like the first person I found was like Mortis, and then I found Cat, and I was like, and then somehow or another I suckered Cat in. I was like, "Hey, Cat, hey, you want to come into a stream?" And then I suckered Mortis in one time, but Mortis was like, after that, he was like, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit ever again."
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's weird. I mean, I get lots of people who have said that. It's not like our beginnings are really that far apart, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I started in. I think my first video was August 2015. Mortis, when was your first video out? No, it wasn't. It's not really that far apart. No, Joey from Joey's Nightmares. He started around the same time I did. He was actually the very first narrator that I started talking to, and
Yeah.
I've talked to him very little, and like he's a cool dude too.
Oh yeah,
Very cool.
Oh, yeah.
But, like most people in this, like I mean, I know most people are like, they think of like some of the big narrators around here is like, oh, these people are horrible. Like most of these people have been pretty fucking chill. Like I mean, from my perspective, like they're just chill fucking people. You know, I mean, compared to other projects that I got involved in before I started doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'd like to say most people in here are pretty chill. You know.
Yeah.
so
Absolutely, man.
I mean, and Mortis is like one of the chillest dudes you could ever like talk to. He's just really chill, really laid back. So is Cat.
Yeah.
You know, Cat's a chill dude too.
Oh, Cat's awesome.
Cat's a dick.
Mortis thinks I will always be king. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but I thank you for the sentiment very, very much.
Yeah.
See, Rebecca knows it. Joey and Blue. In the beginning, for me, it was me, Joey's Nightmares, and Blue Spooky. And we all started around the same time, and we did little collaborations back when nobody knew who we were.
Yeah.
And now it's like you hear Mortis Media, and you're like, oh shit.
Hey, I actually like his intro a lot.
Oh no, it's a cool intro. Like when I first found him, I was like,
yeah,
Mortis Media. I'm like, oh wait a minute, hold on, let's inquire and see where this goes.
Yeah, he's a really great narrator, very talented.
Dude's on his shit. Like I said this earlier. I'm not like because he's right there, and I'm not trying to like jerk him off or anything. But dude's on his shit. You know, he is. He's legitly on his shit. Like I mean, like I give the dude credit.
He is it right now.
No, I'll never. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like he puts in that work. Like I mean, he's like legitly, you know. And we said this earlier, Kat. I know we're rehashing, but like you know,
that's fine.
He puts in the work, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Kill Orange Cat.
Yes.
I am sorry to say this, but I have to go.
Well, you stayed much longer than you said you would. So.
Yeah, I just didn't want to leave the stream, but I actually have to go now.
All right.
It's just the two of us.
So.
Thanks for hanging out, and as I've said, you're always welcome. So.
Yeah, thank you.
Lord.
You guys
Lord.
check out.
Just the two of us.
Check out the Grimtail Brothers channel if you haven't done that yet. They're in my favorite. If you look on my front page in my list of narrators, they are there.
I'm not there.
Thank you.
I'm not a favorite just yet.
So, talk to you later.
One day.
All right. See you guys later.
Bye bye.
One day. I'll be your favorite narrator again one day, Kat.
You were in my list of favorites, and then you deleted your channel and you disappeared from there. That's actually what happened one day when I was sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, what the hell happened?
Where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, that was how I noticed is right away is that you just weren't there, and I'm like,
he left.
Something's not adding up right now.
He left us. It's like he left us, and then I disappeared for a while.
Oh, Mortis. Is Mortis leaving us?
Oh, he's leaving us.
Say hi to the baby when the baby's awake, but don't say hi to the baby until the baby wakes up. Do I know guy with a box for a face? No, I don't know him as far as I've never really, I mean, I've never talked to him beyond just online, but you can't really talk to him because he only speaks in quotes. So as far as an actual, I thought someone said bye. So they were leaving, not
Oh,
Morris.
okay. No, he's still there. He's like, no,
I
thought he
get
left.
it,
Okay.
but
Phantom, don't you have to get up and go to work tomorrow?
I thought he had to get to go to high school or something, didn't he?
You know, he
No.
does have that high school face. He really does.
Yeah.
Like,
Doesn't he? No, actually, he kind of looks like a college frat boy, if you ask me, sort of. But
no, he's like that prelude to like Catch a Predator kind of situation.
there you go. That's an interesting point. Mortis had a question
Why
for
did
you.
Hitch disappear?
Do you want to answer that or no?
Yeah, I'll answer that. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of got to that point one day. You ever just kind of get to that point? You just go, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm done.
With things other than this, yes.
No, I mean, just like with anything in general, just like.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I know everybody has that one like fuck this moment kind of deal.
Right.
Well,
Okay,
it was a series of events that just kind of led up to it, and just one day I just woke up and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. And I just walked away. I had to walk away for a while.
Oh yeah. That's understandable.
And it wasn't like this, but it was like stuff on the outside.
Right.
And then it was affecting, and then some stuff that was going on over here just kind of like threw it in, and then it was just one of those like, I just gotta walk away for a while.
Right. Oh, that's understandable. I guess that everybody's probably had moments like that. Rainbow, have school tomorrow, and I'm just trying to prep myself with great narrators.
You gotta go to school tomorrow?
When I was reading Rainbow Bubbles' comment there.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, damn, you're
school. No. The funniest thing is, I think I've said this before, but I would prefer to just be back in school if it wouldn't seem strange that I've already got the degrees and everything.
Well, go back for the fuck of it. Just do it.
Well, once I'm in an area, but I'll probably always take classes just because I like learning stuff. But right now I'm not in an area where I want to do that. Hopefully when I go back to Illinois, there's a community college there, which, I'll probably be one of the more educated students there, but, I'll take classes and things that I don't already know, like maybe,
well, sorry to cut you off.
I'd like to know more about physics. I try to read more about physics on my own and stuff. And so everything, and other than my astronomy classes, because that was my science, other than psychology, because I was supposed to take a science that was unrelated to my major. So I took astronomy, and there's a certain amount of physics you have to know for that, but I wouldn't mind going back to school and taking physics classes and learning more about it. So yeah, I probably will always do that when I can. It just interests me so much.
It's like Killer Orange Cat literally just made my year by reading my comment.
I'm glad that I could do that. It's it's funny because I realized the comment wasn't directed at me, but I didn't realize that at first. It took me a second. And look, oh no, it's at somebody else. Looks like Ichigo is getting up on Christina's computer, so he probably is like, wait, this whole thing is named after me. Why am I not allowed to be part of the conversation? Ichigo's the cat.
No, I know.
I know.
Like, your sister's the babe.
Brenda J loves Mortis's accent. I think everybody does, though.
Yeah, he's got the nice British, that proper British accent.
But he's been staring at Ichigo's been staring at Evil Black Cat. That he does that. That's where I got the name for the channel. Because when he stares, he looks like he's gonna kill you.
That lucky bastard.
For staring at my sister?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll let you have that conversation and crumpet cup of tea.
No, I'll say something to your sister and she'll like smack me in the face and I'll come back and I'll be like, so hey Kat, what's up?
You know, you'd have to really know her. I don't think you could outdo her in that apartment. I think that would be quite the contest, as who could be dirtier. But my money would be on her.
I'm a gambling man. I think I got this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
I think I got this.
Yeah. You'll have to have like a conversation with her sometime, and we'll like put you out in front of an audience, and they'll have to cheer. It'll be like a swear off or something.
That'll be a live debate. Like we can do this on your channel. It's like
no, it'll be like they do rap battles, but it'll be who could be more profane.
Yeah, no, we'd have to do like a live kind of thing. Like we'd have to set it up in a way. We'll have a table in the middle with 2 cups of water. Chair right there, and it's like just all right. Hitchhiker versus my sister.
Why do I have an accent in this story? you just when you were doing me there, you sound like you were using an accent.
No, you just have an accent.
Yeah, oh, gosh. I'm from Chicago, but I'm in Tennessee right now. Hopefully not.
Where are you guys from? I'm from Louisiana, and I've stayed in Louisiana.
Always?
Always.
Well, let's see. I was born in San Diego. I lived in San Diego, Washington,
Southern boy.
Virginia Beach, Charleston, South Carolina, various places in Chicago, Wisconsin, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio. I lived in Florida for a few weeks at one point.
Okay, I gotta.
I don't know if I mentioned Italy yet, but if I did, it was Naples, Italy. That's where my sister was born.
Italian girl.
I lived in Missouri for a short period of time.
I got a crazy question. Can I send a link to somebody?
Sure. Let me say something so I don't have to search for you in the chat. So I don't.
Good night, goosebumps.
Oh, in this chat. Oh yeah, sure.
No. On Twitter. On Twitter.
Yes.
Do you have him?
Do I have him on Twitter?
Yes, I believe.
I'm pretty sure I do. So you want me to send him something?
Yeah, because you were the grandfather poobah of thy stream.
To let him in the stream.
Yes. Yes, father.
Don't call me that.
Daddy.
Quiet you. Have you collabed with the Grimtail brothers yet? I have sent them some stories. So there's a couple of videos on their channel.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the little girl's room.
Oh, have fun. There are a couple of videos on their channel that have stories narrated by me, and they have they're doing a story for me too. And I'm redoing one of my earliest videos again. It's the Chicago stories, and the Grimtail brothers will be reading one of the 4 stories. That collaboration is the original video was 4 stories. I read them all myself. The redone video is going to be me, Phantom of Darkness, the Grimtail brothers, and King Spook. So the idea originally came to me when I wanted to redo some of my, because all my stories are, or at least 97% of them are all unique to my channel. And thank you, Telltale Vlogs, for says you are my favorite narrator. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I missed another comment too. Rainbow Bubbles talking about me moving around a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. I'm just not great about that. But yeah, King Spook had sent me a comment because I did a collaboration with him about 2 years ago, where he did this huge video with like 50 stories. Different narrators read like 5 to 10 stories. I read probably about 2 hours worth of stories, and I was very happy to do it. I mean, King Spook was one of the narrators who got me started on this. Who, when I listened to his channel, I'm like, hey, I really want to do this. So when he asked me to read stories for him, I was very happy. And it was quite a pleasure to do. And thanks, Clarissa Grundy. Clarissa Gundy. Hey, KOC, love you. I'm gonna like be upset at myself all night for pronouncing your last name incorrectly there, but so I'll give you a love back. But he asked me, King Spook asked me if I wanted him to read anything from my channel, and of course I did. I just wasn't sure what. And then the idea came to me that I've been redoing the Chicago video, and I'd like to get the Grimchild Brothers on my channel. And I wanted to get Phantom of Darkness on my channel too. So I thought, hey, why not redo this video as a collaboration? So,
Lord.
That should be out hopefully really soon. And welcome back, Hitchhiker.
You'd be so proud of me. I washed my hands and everything.
Oh, then I'm very proud of you. There's really little better you can do than that in the world, I believe.
I did the cleanse thing. I was like, yay! Anyway.
Oh, I just went and accidentally sent Goodnight Goosebumps a link to. I sent a link to Grimto Brothers video because I forgot that I cut and paste something else, and told him here's the link for the stream.
So your Pornhub account?
No, I just sent him a link to one of the Grimto Brothers videos. I was not thinking, but Shana, Autry, I love Kate. Well, I love the heart and the cat there. So, I love you back, Paul Fowler. Love you too, Killer. Bye to One Crow World Productions. Thanks for stopping in for a while. Are you stealing someone's idea? Oh, goodbye to Ice Wolfman 89 as well. Oh, this guy's gonna lash you.
Let's say you have 2 streams.
2 YouTube streams in one day and both start talking about Pornhub. Oh, well.
I was gonna say something else, but never mind. I was gonna be like, wait, Is your sister Cam on the side?
No, I believe she was listening to somebody else's stream.
Like, oh, Lord.
Pornhub is just YouTube without demonetization. Well, there you go. But no, she's got her streamers that she listens to.
Oh, Lord.
I sneak into streams but tend to not say anything because whenever I do, everyone calls attention to me like we did to Mortis.
Yeah, we just see Mortis and like, oh, look, it's Mortis Media.
I showed how incredibly lame I was when I was in one of Swampy's streams, and he was, hello, look at Killer Orange Cat's here. He's like, I just got to stop the stream, and I want to let you all know that as far as I'm concerned, Killer Orange Cat is an OG. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I'm like messaging people like, what is he talking about? I wasn't familiar with that term, or acronym, I guess. So I'm just asking you people, what does he mean by that? And embarrassing myself by showing how lame I am that I didn't know, but I know now. But I actually, once I knew, I was really happy with the compliment. And when he said it, I knew it was a compliment. I just didn't understand it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, yeah. But it was a very nice thing to say. He's always been very nice to me, but usually in streams, I might stop in there for a little while and kind of listen. Like I used to listen to a lot of his, and I still stop in now and then, but unfortunately, I don't have all the time to do it anymore. OG means part of the cool kids. Yeah, I know now. It just took me a while. My sister just called Killer Orange Cat an oak tree. I'm probably closer to being an oak tree than an OG, but that's fine. I was really happy with the compliment. I feel like I'm like on the defense now, but I'm not. But I'm actually mostly embarrassed for not knowing what it meant when the compliment was given.
Hey man, always reply to my comments, even the ones I rate when I'm high. They make no sense. You are a real decent guy.
Oh, well, thank you.
I love KOC. I'm telling you, dude, you got to do the Killer Orange cock thing, like when you get suspended.
No, I'm a little behind right now, but I try to. I think I got into the habit when I first started this of answering the comments, and then people started talking about the fact that I answer all the comments.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's like it's kind of weird, I guess, with some people. You know, because they're like, "Oh, my YouTuber person is responding to me." You know.
Oh
and
yeah.
It's just like,
or someone was like, "Oh my god, I've never had a celebrity talk to me." I'm not a celebrity.
It's just a really cool guy with long hair.
Me?
Well, obviously you got the hair because I got a beard. I don't know if you've seen a recent picture of me, but I ain't rocking too much hair these days. But I got a fucking killer beard.
My head is pretty close. The next thing closest to being shaved at the moment. It's I don't like having. It gets to me. I've told you about the not being liking to be wet, you know, and the only thing worse is being sweaty, but I still do a lot of cardio.
Wait, Mortis is still in the stream.
I hate
Mortis, don't you have to go to bed?
M squared. He's confusing you for me. Oh, so wait, so Swamp Dweller is confusing me for you, and then that means that Mortis Media is the OG, not me. Yeah. I think that's what he means. Oh no, he's a celebrity.
Mortis is like the original pimp.
He's a celebrity. I see when I'm not wanted.
See when I'm not wanted.
No, come back to us.
No, I thought he had adult responsibilities. He's not degenerates like you and I.
Yeah. No, that's me. He was talking about the hair. Oh.
Wait, Mortis has long hair. I didn't know
possibly. that. I don't think I've ever seen you.
You know, I could figure Mort for having like a fucking like just like a Viking beard and long fucking hair and a ponytail.
There's an interesting.
I mean, I could see that. I don't know why. I could just see Mortis just being that dude. You know, just having like long hair and having a ponytail.
So I've always kind of pictured him as John Cleese. No, I'm kidding.
And then like having that fucking like Viking beard, just like, yeah, I'm Mortis Media. Like, holy shit, this is Mortis Media.
Yeah, I don't know. To see his voice coming out of a Viking would be pretty interesting.
No, I've always like I think Mortis like works out, so like I think he's like a buff dude with like long hair, like ponytail, long hair, and he's got a beard, and it's like, yeah, Mortis. I'm like, that voice comes out of that? What the fuck, dude? Like, really?
So you think he looks like Hagar the Horrible?
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who that is, Cat.
The last pizza in the freezer is mine. Sorry.
Are you talking to your sister?
Yeah, there's one pizza left. We have Totino's pizzas on Mondays, and currently. Mine is the last one is mine. So sorry.
It's like when I do a face reveal, you will be disappointed. No, I'm like I said. I mean, I can always picture it. Like Mortis just seems like that dude. He's just got long hair. He's got very long hair, like very long blonde hair for some reason. It's in a ponytail, and he's just got that Viking beard, like big old dude, and just big dude.
We just all know, and so many people, much more people know more just than us that they'll all have their preconceived notions of what he looks like. So, and I got it. You look like Richard Simmons,
Eh,
but
nah,
no, you don't think so?
people know what I look like. I mean, it's not really a big secret, you know.
Yeah, and I was actually, it took actually I think it had to be like my sister who explained to me why people are so cautious about doing face reveals. Because when I first did it, and someone's like, "Would you do a face reveal?" I'm like, "Sure, here." And it's like, I didn't think about it, and she explained to me why. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
They're like,
I don't
oh,
know.
it puts some mystery to it.
Uh,
No, I mean, it's like it's the whole mystery of the thing. Everybody's like, they're like, yo, that comes out of that.
but yeah, it's not something that ever.
No, I mean, I think Mortis saw me, and I think Mortis was like, God damn, son, holy shit.
It's like Phantom of Darkness in the nudes. He has no problem sending those to people. I guess maybe I could look at that from that perspective. That's not something I would do right off the bat. But
I
Phantom of
feel
Darkness seems to have no problem with it. So
I mean, I don't swing that way, but I mean, like, I love Phantom to send me some nudes. I would like some nudes.
well, I said Rebecca's working on getting him those subs. So 250 left to go, and he's at 10,000.
I feel like I feel like I was
obligated to
robbed.
do it. What's
Like
that?
I was robbed. I feel like I was robbed not getting some Phantom nudes.
Mm. And you would feel you would be completely justified feeling that way. I think even I think even Mortis wants them. So
yeah, I think Mortis wants some Phantom nudes.
But yeah,
like you get some Phantom nudes, and you get some Phantom nudes, and you get some Phantom nudes.
I think I've been giving him a hard time on that for about 2 months now. But just for the record, it wasn't me who came up with that idea. So it was one of his subscribers who I was teasing him about something, and she's like, "No, we get nudes at 10,000." So I actually took that idea and ran with it. So, I other than to make fun of people who say no homo, I personally will never say that. So I don't know if you've ever used that term before or that phrase
I don't
before.
know. I'll go complete homo for this.
My opinion has always been no.
I mean, if you know what kind of person I am, and if you speak to me in a private kind of manner, you know where I stand. I mean, most of my people I used to talk to, that's completely another story for another day. But most of them were bi or whatever,
right?
And I have no problems with homosexuality. I think one of my best friends is a lesbian.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm the whole, oh, hey, it's like, oh, hey, they're gay or whatever. Like, that shit doesn't bother me.
I like those videos that people were doing that were making fun of that whole thing, where people were doing like obviously really, they'd have two guys like they're about to start making out, and like one guy would move to the other guy like he's about to kiss him, and the guy'd be like, hey, stop. And you're like, wait, no homo. And they'd be like, oh, okay. Then they'd start making out. I found those very amusing. I don't know if you've ever seen anything like that.
No, I know what you're talking about.
When will the video with King Spook come out? I don't know for sure. It's since there's three other people than me involved.
Lovers.
What's that? Oh, I'm just waiting for. I'll have to wait for everybody to get their part to me, but hopefully it'll be soon. I don't have all the pieces of the puzzle yet, but once it does, I'll definitely let everybody know. I've never seen that. What have you never seen?
No, I think my favorite video that I did for you, Kat, was shit. What was that video that we just did that you just uploaded with us not too long ago? The Alfred Hitchcock thing.
Oh, hey Drew, is Drew bothering you?
Nope, she was hanging out on the mantle.
Oh.
Looking at the
Hey,
door.
Drew.
Drew's
What's up,
here,
bruh?
everybody.
What's up, bruh?
Say something, Drew.
No,
Okay, the one time in her life where she's quiet.
Yep.
no, put your roommate on. What's up, dude? Hello.
He's,
Hello.
but
Oh, he's leaving. Fuck.
well, she's purring, but she's not saying anything. She's like,
No,
the
I
most
want. No, I
talkative-
wanted to talk
no,
to
no,
him.
don't, no,
No, I can't talk to him.
no, not right now.
No, why not? I'm not gonna say anything stupid.
Oh, now Morris is leaving. Say bye to him, Drew.
It's like, all right, lads.
I'm
Time to
like,
go.
I'm like shaking her, trying to get. She's like looking at me like, "What's your problem?" It's like she's the most talkative cat in the world, and she will not talk now.
Let's see. At Hitchhiker, at Killer Orange Cat. Both of you should join the Discord after the stream. We need some narrators in the horror. That might help. All right, Mortis.
Bye,
don't-
Mortis.
Good night. Make promises that you can't keep and be up to no good. Have a good night.
But no, she won't say anything. She's being all. Yeah, she's walking around now. Drew.
Can't believe you wouldn't let me
You hear
talk
that?
to your roommate. What a dick. What a dick, sir.
Drew. She was meowing there a second ago, and I pick her up again. She stops. She's mean like that.
Like Mr. Mortis Media, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's get ready to rumble.
Oh yes, I'm sure Drew seemed like she's feeling fine. She got a little bit sick earlier, didn't you? See, I thought maybe that would kind of. Oh, okay. You heard her on there, so that's good. She's like she usually you can't get her to shut up. She really talks a lot. So vaporwave, what? I don't even know what that is. Should I?
No, I'm disappointed you wouldn't let me talk. How come I can't talk to your roommate?
Why do you want to so badly?
I just want to talk to him. No. Fine. We'll do it. Can I talk to your sister at least?
Well, yeah. If she wanted to come in the stream, she knows she was perfectly welcome.
Okay, I'll stop being greedy.
But if she wants to, she can. That's totally up to her. Does that have to do with vaping or something? I don't know what it is. A kind of music. Okay. Well, I'm pretty out of touch lately as far as music ever since I started just on YouTube, and I've got enough listening to everybody else to make sure I'm not repeating people's stories and supporting all my friends. I don't know if I've heard any recent music actually.
Like, I'll leave it to
It's up to you if you want to join. I could send you the link, but it's up to you.
Oh God.
That was up to my sister. What?
I'm getting old.
Well, I don't know.
Ruined Hitch's dreams.
Fuck.
So Kat, have you seen any good movies?
It depends. I haven't actually been to a theater in quite a while.
No, I'm not talking about like legit, like go to theater. I'm talking about like pirate movies and like watch that shit in the Netflix, kind of stuff. Nobody goes to the theater anymore, sir.
I love going to the theater. We just have a crappy theater here, so I don't go there. Our theater was one of the few theaters in the whole country that in 2016 played that documentary Hillary's America. And it's like,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
It's like it's again, it's just it so few places play that, considered to be like one of the worst movies ever made. Even by people who hate her, thought it was awful. Who saw it thought it was awful. But so it's like it's just The I don't know. I don't like the theater. It's kind of dirty. I sent you the link on Twitter. This is the evil black cat that she wants to come in. I sent you the link on Twitter.
Oh Lord.
But I love going to the theater. As far as other movies, gosh, I watched I don't know if I'd say it was a good movie, but I watched this movie. I forget what it was called. Where the last movie I think I saw was about this woman who was. It was like a Groundhog Day sort of movie, like a time loop movie, where a woman was, she's in a car, and all of a sudden she was in a hospital, and she had to keep on doing stuff before she got sent back to the car, and then she'd go back to the hospital. It was really kind of weird, but it was a horror movie. It was on Netflix or something, and it was pretty bad.
Let's see, Hitch, just ask Cat. He will tell you about me.
I had to get up for a second. Drew was trying to open the door to go into the bathroom, and I don't like that.
Okay, no. Rebecca, she's like, Hitch, just ask Cat about me, and he will tell you. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's inquire here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm tired, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll rock on forward, Cat. We can do this. I believe in you. We'll do a 24-hour stream. I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. Let's go.
Ever considered doing a rabbit stream where you watch horror movies? No, but I've always considered doing like I don't know what that is. So.
I know what he's talking about.
Well, what is it?
It's like Rabbit's like this app kind of thing, and you watch, like, basically you do what you do. It's like you watch movies on there, like you said.
Oh, I always thought it would be fun.
I mean, it would be like what are those three guys that
I think this is what I was about to say too. Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something like that. That would be fun.
Drunk Stories from Hitch. Oh my Lord.
Well, it looks like Evil Black Cat, I'm guessing.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't come up that way though.
Yeah, it looks like Fluttershy on a dragon.
It is.
The person, the myth.
This is my sister, Evil Black Cat.
Hi.
Drusilla is inside a box right now.
She likes her boxes.
Yeah, whoops, now she just fell over. Well, it was your fault for being inside the box.
I heard that meow.
But whenever I put her right near the mic, she stops.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
But okay, you wanted to talk to her. Go talk.
I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm just surprised she came in.
Oh. Well, I figure
no,
a
I'm not
co-host
shy
the
or
room rate
anything
stream.
like
I didn't follow.
Okay. No, I said no. I'm not shy or anything. I'm just surprised. I was just like, oh, okay, shut up. All right.
Oh.
So, how's your married life?
Non-existent?
Oh, non-existent? Really?
Did somebody say I was married?
Yeah, I think Kat told me you were married.
Nope.
Yeah, that so much sounds like the sort of thing I would say.
Ichigo is giving me the dirtiest look.
He's mad because you're paying attention to something other than him.
Probably. In fact, I need to keep him from chewing on the microphone cord. No, now he's going after his tail.
I believe in you. Okay. Come on up. I believe in you.
Ask her if she's seen any good movies lately.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you seen any good movies lately?
My time loop movie obviously wasn't too interesting.
Oh no, I liked that one.
No,
That
you're
might be
thinking
the
Happy
last-
Death Day.
No,
You're
happy,
thinking
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
Death Day.
happy days.
I was talking.
No, happy days don't count.
No, I was talking about a Danielle Harris movie where she's in a car and then she's in the hospital, and then it resets herself back to the car, and then she's in a hospital. It was pretty bad.
It's like
Oh.
Hitchhiker Propose.
Have one of
No, I
those
think
Tennessee, Louisiana romances.
Happy Death Day was probably the most recent movie I watched.
Really? That was about.
I think so.
That was nearly a
It
month
was
ago.
on my birthday.
Yeah,
Has it been almost a month?
it's been nearly a month, at least 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is.
Oh,
As
wait,
I saw
no.
that.
I downloaded Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, but I've seen those a gazillion times.
Oh yeah, and there's a new Ashes versus Evil Dead tonight too.
Yeah, I think we're 2 episodes behind. Or at least you
No,
guys are. I mean, at least I am. I should say.
I'm deliberately behind because I wanted to watch a couple episodes in a row rather than waiting. You know, I don't know.
But
I like watching a series of shows in a row. Although it's ironic that I say that because the ending of the last episode I watched was pretty suspenseful. But you don't say anything because you end up revealing something. I'll cry.
I don't think I've seen any further than you guys. The thing
okay.
is that I always wait to watch it with you guys, and then you end up watching it without me.
Oh well, just
I feel like
Which is
I'm
really
missing
funny
the conversation
because-
here. Like,
What?
oh no, don't mind me. I'm just here.
Because I remember Dog Boy telling me that he wanted me to watch it with you guys this season, and then all of a sudden every time you guys watch it without me. It's just funny.
oh look at the Pool McCann. I've been rewatching Death Note. I want your opinion then, because I remember when I watched Death Note and then actually, Oni watched Death Note first and told me, okay, after this happens, after L dies, it's not interesting anymore. I'm like, okay, so I watched it, and then afterwards I watched it, and like, okay, he's right. And then you came to me and asked me, does it ever pick up again after L died? And I'm like, no, it's not even worth watching after that. So Poodle McCann, what do you think about it? Do you think the series really just fell after L died, or was it still interesting to you?
Well, you can always
What
watch
are you
Attack
laughing
on
about?
Titans.
I'm sorry. Oh, be quiet.
Wow, what a dick.
If it's
Kind of rude, sir.
well, unfortunately, I went into the series knowing that was going to happen, so I don't feel bad for anybody. Now, after L died, Light became an idiot. He went from being like the smartest person to a big dumbass.
Oh,
But whatever.
Shit, I gotta stretch.
What? Oh,
Yeah, I watched a few
Getting
episodes,
weary?
and I just couldn't take it.
you getting weary over there? This has been going on for quite a while. Bye, Rainbow.
Oh, yeah, we're about 3 hours in.
Yeah.
Holy cow! It does say 3 hours.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking
Should
hungry.
probably.
Hit a stretch.
I should probably cut it short soon.
Oh,
But maybe I'll
getting old. Can't do
within
it.
the next week I'll write down some things to talk about because I keep on saying I'll do that and then we just sort of wing it. But I could ask people
it's fun
questions or
winging
answer
it.
their questions
Fun
too.
winging it,
What's
but
that? Yeah. I almost felt like we were drowning out Grimtail Brothers quite a bit though.
No, it's sink or swim in these streams.
Well,
You get thrown in the mix. It's like you either talk or you don't talk. That's one.
but yeah, they've been actually great coming to all the ones I've done so far.
Or you got your
So-
sister who's just right there, just like, who is this Hitch character?
I'm sure she's
Oh
familiar
yeah,
with
because
you.
I've never heard about you at all.
Yeah, I'm an unknown character. See, Hitch, hit me on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
I don't even know if I have one. I know I signed up at one
was
point, but I
talking to
never posted
Rebecca.
anything on it.
No, I'm throwing that both ways. I can throw that.
Sorry, too many conversations at once. What?
What? Do you have a boyfriend? You want?
What do you call 50 midgets at a party?
We're midgets.
Do I want to know?
They have midgets at a party.
This John Papa asked, what do you call 50 midgets at a party?
He did this joke last week.
Oh, I don't remember it. And is that
It's like, come on, Hitch.
come on.
It's like I gotta propose.
It's like what? Oh,
Guess I'm obligated at this point. It's like, all right,
I don't know what you guys
sister,
are talking about.
Cat sister, will you marry me?
Probably not until I get to know you.
See, she has to give the diplomatic answer. You know,
Well, the only other proposal I ever got was from a 7-year-old.
She's doing the Christian thing.
He
Good
was
Christian.
really cute about it.
R.I.P. my internet. It has issues.
a little get together. I guess that should have been obvious, but yeah.
Okay, apparently Cactus was going for that the whole time.
Oh, I'll get it. So that was the whole point of all this. He just wanted Hitch to get his heart broken.
I fulfilled his dreams.
I
there you
didn't
go.
say no.
She didn't say no, but she said we'll see.
Oh, that's true. Which is, which is actually it's something. I don't know what it is. I do want to say
Holy
that
shit, you got 74 likes on this.
I saw that.
You just better leave this up. Just leave it up just for entertainment values.
Maybe it's 74 people who didn't, or 75 now, who didn't like spirit science. Maybe
75 dicks.
Or oh wait, no, I know what it was. It's 75 people who were involved in the assassination of John F. Kennedy that are happy that I steered information away from it.
There you go.
That I pushed away from it. So
okay, so Supreme Leader's
he's on our side. He's on our side.
He's
part of the conspiracy.
Supreme Leader is like your only choice for companionship is me now.
Oh,
baby,
Lord.
I know you always loved me.
Yeah, I guess that was going to happen. It's sort of one of those inevitable things. But it was.
Oh Lord!
Apparently, you did kill the president. But that's okay. I mean, why didn't I just say that was okay?
Ichigo, stop attacking your tail.
I don't know if it's if that's one of those too soon things. I just shouldn't make a comment like that about so soon after the Kennedy assassination.
Okay, I could go away from that, but it's like your sister, like she knocked the shit out of somebody. I just see her. She's just one of those. Like, what'd you say? Wow.
No. She'd probably just go away. But the what we should do, and I think my sister could tell you this too. If anybody out there is really into conspiracy theories, they need to spend a day with my brother.
Oh dear God!
And then they will never believe another. Oh, our older brother. Yeah, he is obsessed. I mean, that's all he does.
You had a brother. I know you had a sister, but I didn't know you had a brother.
I have two brothers.
Oh, you have two brothers.
An older brother, and a younger brother. The younger brother, we're not on speaking terms. So.
Oh, okay.
My older brother, I love the guy, but he does talk a lot about conspiracy theories, and he knows that I don't like them. I don't. So he now, instead of talking to me about them, he talks to my sister about them. So
and then forbids me to tell him that we've been talking about them, and I'm just like, oh my God.
We better hope he's not listening to the stream.
I highly doubt it.
I don't think he's. I don't. I highly doubt he's even subscribed to my channel. So
No,
direct me
I
to your
got
older
two
brother. I'll
sisters.
conspiracy.
I
Oh,
got
look at
two
that.
sisters, and they're both like when my other channel disappeared, like my sister's like, "What the fuck, man? Like your channel? Why? What happened?" I was like, "Oh shit! I didn't even know y'all paid attention. Holy crap!"
Direct me to your older brother. I'll conspiracy his theory. Yeah, if you tried that, you'd probably end up in the hospital or a grave.
True.
My brother can be really kind of scary. So, and probably a bit on the more uncontrollable psychotic side. Let's
Very
just
much
put
so.
this. Yeah. He, if I remember correctly, a while back, one of, I guess it was if I remember correctly, his wife at the time had got some guys to like beat him up and stab him and put him in the hospital. And when he got out, he hunted them all down and did the same thing to them. So yeah.
Wait, what?
At one point.
Wait, really?
Now my brother's, yes.
His life is basically every Jerry Springer show ever.
Wait, is he in jail
God.
right now?
No. They didn't press charges against them. They didn't press charges against him. It's they weren't going to do that. All they were involved in some pretty nefarious stuff. The last thing any of them were going to do were call the police.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you don't really want to fuck with him. He's kind of crazy, and
that seems like the kind of guy I want to hang with. Like, you got to introduce me to your older brother. That'd be cool.
Honestly, you might get along with him.
Oh, I probably would get along with him.
But yeah, that's kinky. Tell me his phone number. Yeah, there's a big deal. It's but yeah, what's it? Oh,
like
Lord.
Mike Coles gets smacked by your sister. Like, hey, how are you?
Yeah. That's how we do it in Chicago. Well, maybe my brother hasn't been to Chicago in a very long time, though.
Yeah, he left Chicago as a teenager.
Yeah, he left because he was on probation and he didn't want to pay his restitution. So instead, he left town and went down to Kentucky. So he was a little less, as a teenager, a little less law abiding than we were.
But what's funny?
You always got to have one Hellraiser in your family.
True.
There's always got to be
one. How little that particular crime would matter nowadays.
Oh God, it was he made a phone call on a stolen cell phone.
Yeah.
That was what he was arrested for and on probation for. Making a phone call on a stolen cell phone. But he hung out with a bunch of rich kids and stuff, and they were bored, so they would go around breaking into people's cars and stealing stuff out of their cars, and they never got in trouble for that. But he got put in jail for making a phone call on a stolen cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny when you think about it. But no, he said we lived in Lake Forest, so went to the rich kids' high school, even though we weren't rich, and he just hung out with them, and you get a bunch of rich kids together. They seem to, we're bored, and they, so I don't know. Send me his stolen phone number. Yeah, I'm guessing that cell phone's probably not existing anymore. That was quite a while ago, but
yeah,
it sounds like you're getting pretty tired there.
Oh, I'm getting ready to tap out.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I was thinking about ending anyways. We've been going for about 3 hours, so stop it down. I'll let everyone know. The video I was doing, the thunderstorm story should be out sometime tomorrow, probably closer to the evening than the morning.
And then me dating your sister, that's a work in progress.
Oh yeah, I'll let you guys just keep up to that yourself.
There's the Discord. Both of you go join it.
But and if you haven't gone and seen the Spirit Math video, you should go check that out too. That's pretty funny. It should be a new one coming out soon too. You give them the link to that again if you can.
Can't just happen. Oh yeah, it's just tapping.
Mostly because even if you like that sort of thing, the video itself it's all I did was the writing. They did the narrating and the animation, which I think is really well done. I couldn't have done it myself, so
Yay, I appreciate that.
Hitch
Yeah.
equal no game.
if I did animation, it would be crooked stick figures. And I mean, really, like, well, you've seen my stick figures. When a person is bad at stick figures, that's something else. Yes, John Papa, I'll get you another shout out. Before, I guess that was it. That was fun. Oh boy, yeah. I'll just you guys believe what you want to believe there, and I'll be not involved. But thanks to everybody.
I know you're looking at the chat. And I'm looking at the chat too.
Right.
There you go.
But thanks everybody for. Thanks Rebecca. I'm glad
I wasn't even reading anything. I was overlooking, trying to find the link to the video.
Oh,
hold on. The Discord link. I forgot to set it to not expire. I'll grab another one.
Oh Lord.
I'll keep it open long enough for her to do that, but then I'm gonna go ahead. When she does that, I'll go ahead and close it out. I will do another one on another stream on sometime on Saturday. I'll post it in Twitter when I do it. So most likely it'll be Saturday around 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. I'll probably have a few videos out this week. I have hopefully the collaboration, the Chicago stories, the Thunderstorm stories. I got another general subscriber story and might have another one too. So we'll see how that works out. Thanks to everybody for stopping by. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Hitchhiker and Evil Black Cat. Thanks to Grimtail Brothers and Rainer, even though they're gone. And everybody, Rebecca, Nancy, John, Poodle in a Can, Clarissa.
Well, I'll end up posting a link in the comments too when this goes on YouTube.
And Jean. Yeah, so thanks everybody, and I will hope to wait. Are the Chicago stories about people having the time of their life in Chicago like they never would on Broadway? Yes, they are. Babylon, love you too. You guys all have a great night, and I will. I guess I'd say I'd see you in a video, but you guys will be seeing me. So, and I'll just stop before I make a bigger fool out of myself. Okay.
Thanks, guys. See y'all later.
All right. Night.
Night.